It's time for the Friday night game of the week on WMIZ 92.9 FM, 1270 AM. Tonight's game is sponsored by Albrecht Tires, Advanced Treads, Dr. Stephen Rasner, Uncle's Garage, Garapo's Feed and Gravel, Lilliston Ford, Latona, SJ Settlement, Latour Hardware, Santina's, Fred Hars, Martin's Custom Caterings, and Sun Valley Pools and Fan Zone. And now, let's go to the field with George Kremens and Bruce Sloan. It's time for the Friday night game of the week on WMIZ 92.9 FM, 1270 AM. Tonight's game is sponsored by Albrecht Tires, Advanced Treads, Dr. Stephen Rasner, Uncle's Garage, Garapo's Feed and Gravel, Lilliston Ford, Latona, SJ Settlement, Latour Hardware, Santina's, Fred Hars, Martin's Custom Caterings, and Sun Valley Pools and Fan Zone. And now, let's go to the field with George Kremens and Bruce Sloan.
Go.
Number 5.
I have to turn this off. They're not through Facebook, maybe.
All right.
I'm gonna go tell them.
Yeah.
I'm connected. We have something up on Wi-Fi. We'll turn ours on. All right. Can you do it real quick just to see? I'll get down so, hey, Bruce, turn off that first offense and defense. So, like
What's that?
Can't shut that off for samples for your run. So, let it focus. Once it plays over, hit stop. Screen. All right, thank you. Just one more time. So, play start. Play stops. Follow the ball. Hit stop. Then up into the linear. Sit confirm. Hey, Ken. That should be that. What's that? I can't hear you, Frank. Which side? Turn it off.
Well, they might have it on there. See if it holds. If it goes off again, I'll
So,
I'll
just repeat that, okay? So,
go off again.
So, this
All right.
tells us which one it is. So, like, offense,
Good evening, everybody. This is Bruce Sloan, and joining me to the right this time, it's George Kremens, our play-by-play guy, as we bring you tonight's game. We are at Schalick High School, Arthur P. Schalick, to be politically correct, as they are home tonight, their second game of the year here, as they will be taking on the Pennsville Eagles.
What we're going to do right now, we're going to do the national anthem. We're going to go back to the station for these messages on 92.9 FM.
Okay, welcome back as we are getting ready to start tonight's game between Schalick and Pennsville. Checking the stats, George, I guess you have those for us if you want to run those down.
All right, Schalick is 3-1. Okay, they lost their first game to Gloucester. They were shut out. After that, they've outscored their opponents 99-34 in their 3 wins, led by quarterback Cardona, who has 136 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. A great running game for Schalick. 4 players over 100 yards this year. Allen is 330, Simmons is 309, 243 for Sutton, and 122 for Schalick. Receiving, leading receiver is Simmons with 111 and 1 touchdown. And the defense is led by Baez and Redfern. Each has 22 tackles. Getting ready for the opening kickoff here at Schalick High School. As we said, Pennsville coming in. Pennsville record is 1-2. They lost at Gateway last week, 20-7. Led by quarterback Randy Hall, who's thrown for 139 yards, 1 touchdown, but 5 interceptions. But he has 34 rushing yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. Looks like Schalick is going to kick off. Kicker for Schalick is Seidlecki. 2 men deep for Pennsville. Palazzo and Morgan. Whistle blows. There's a kick. Left-footed kicker to about the 25-yard line. Now up to the 20, 25 now, 30. 34-yard line. 1st and 10, not bad return for Pennsville. Pretty good field position.
Not a bad start for them, and making the tackle on the play for Schalick. It looked like it was Jordan Baez, number 25.
Jordan Baez.
So we're just underway here. 11:34 on the clock as it is running here. We're having a problem with the clock at the field.
So we may not be perfect on the time.
No.
Because we got to wait for this official signal before we start what we have in here, but hopefully the clock begins to work. Quarterback for Pennsville is Hall. Epps in the backfield. Looks like a blitz coming. Hands off, hit right away. He's going to lose possibly 3 yards. That was Epps. Nothing on that play.
Nothing on that play is reference number 1 and number 15. It was Jackson Schalick. Interesting name for a guy who goes to Schalick High School, but that's his name, and he's also in on the tackle as well.
Coincidence.
Coincidence, yes, it is.
So we have 2nd down and about 13. Nice job by Schalick's defense. They were blitzing up the middle, and they end up getting a loss on the play. Shotgun again is Hall. 1 receiver, 2 receivers to the left. 1 to the right. Oh, fumbled the snap. He still got it in his hand. That's all. He's being chased by a bunch of Schalick guys. A couple guys missed him. He's thrown backwards to about the 29-yard line.
He fumbled the ball, but it looks like Pennsville recovered it, and they did.
So they're going to lose some more yards depending on the spot. Nope, they're going to mark it. They went forward.
Yeah, Epps actually recovered it for Pennsville after it left the hands of Hall.
The ball's now around the 33-yard line. Still going to be 3rd and long. Nice job by Schalick's defense so far.
And Schalick was the guy who made that tackle.
Tackle again.
Yeah.
Problem on that play was it was a low snap. That did get off the ground. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation is Hall. Epps in the backfield. Here's the snap. Whistles blow, could be a delay game. Nope, it's going to be a timeout for Schalick. So with about 9:49 left in the first quarter, it's still 0-0. We'll be back with more right after these messages on 92.9 FM.
Advanced Treads, tires for passenger vehicles, light trucks, medium commercial trucks, farm equipment, solid tires, industrial, off-road, foam fill, motocross, enduro, racing, and motorcycle tires. Advanced Treads with 24-hour road service and fleet service, in-house pre-cure and mold cure retreading. Advanced Treads open Monday through Friday 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturday 7 till noon. Advanced Treads, 1325 Landis Avenue, Norma, just a half a mile west of Route 55. Advanced Treads, call 856-696-5004.
And welcome back. 9:49 on the clock, just underway here at Arthur P. Schalick High School as the Schalick Cougars and Pennsville Eagles match up tonight, and still no score.
3rd down and about 11. Once again, our time is not official because we're having problems with the clock at the stadium. Bad snap once again. Big rush by Schalick. Hits him. He fumbles the ball. Schalick picks it up somewhere around the 15-yard line. Schalick's going to have the ball. Great field position.
Yeah, it was recovered by number 16, and that's Riley Papiano. He's the one who was able to grab the ball after being, rumbling around on the field. It finally fell into his hands. He covered up nicely. So Schalick in great position here as they take over.
Schalick likes to run the ball. As I said, 4 runners over 100 yards. Rushing so far this year. They're on a great streak. They've outscored their opponents 99 to about 34 over the last 3 games after being shut out the first game. Under center is Cardona. In the backfield, hands off. Big gain down to about the 5-yard line. That's going to be Simmons with number 15.
Carry on the play by number 15, Jackson
Schalick.
Yep.
Gain of 9, 2nd and 1. Tonight starting.
Ball down to about the
players for the offense.
7-yard line. Schalick again with the ball.
Running back, Reggie Allen. Fullback, Faquan Sutton. Running back, Kenai Simmons.
Going under center once again, that's Cardona.
Left tackle, Ethan Ventura.
In the backfield is Sutton. Single wing to the right, Sutton up the middle. He's got the first down, and he's got more, possibly down to about the 2 or 3 yard line.
Sutton
What a great offensive line push that those guys did
Schalick.
to get him to where he was, close to the end zone.
Finishing off the starting
Going to be a first and goal to go for Schalick.
Center, Jermaine Mooney.
In the backfield again is going to be
Right
Sutton.
guard,
Single wing is going to be to the
Logan
right.
Right tackle, David Sipowicz.
Getting the call from the sideline is Cardona.
Split end, Jake Sledecki.
Waiting for the snap under center. Hit right away, but he's going to get into the end zone. Nice job rushing the ball.
That's Simmons.
Touchdown.
That's going to be Simmons with the touchdown.
Number 5.
Schalick leads already.
Nice.
How much time going on the clock? 6-0. Usually they go for 2 pointers. Let's see what they do here. Good push by the offensive line, as you mentioned earlier. Pennsville couldn't stop them on any of the runs. But Schalick's defense came up big, coming up with the fumble. 2-point conversion coming up. Here's the snap. He's going to run to the right-hand side. Now he's going to throw it. That's going to be a 2-point conversion. Nice pass that time. The pass was thrown by number 5.
2-point
It was going to be Simmons. The Sharks 8-0, still in the first quarter. As we said, the scoreboard here is not working, so we're going to try not to give you the right time. 7:30 may not be the right time.
No, I think it was more like 7:34.
Cougars are take the lead 8-0.
So what we're going to do, keep it here real quick and talk about South Jersey Settlement Agency. They're a full-service title insurance company servicing the entire real estate community. They specialize in foreclosures, short sales, and sheriff sale business. Owner Christine Tartaglia takes a personal interest in every one of her clients. South Jersey Settlement Agency is located at 1459 South Delsey Drive in Vineland. So stop by or give Christine a call at 856-690-1121. That's 856-690-1121. We are at Schalick High School. Schalick just scored. They lead 8-0. Defense forced the fumble, giving them good field position. And now Sledecki is going to kick it. 2 men deep for Pennsville around the 15-yard line. Waiting for the signal from the ref. There's the kick, a line drive kick. Pick up around the 15 to the 20, 25, 30, and hit right away to about the 32-yard line. So not bad field position this time again for Pennsville, but they went backwards last time. Let's see what they can do this time.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the defense so far for Schalick really playing well. Really disrupted anything that so far Pennsville wants to do in this game.
They're still trying to get the clock going. Pennsville's coming out with 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation is Hall. In the back is Epps. Man in motion, that's Remmer. Hands off to Epps, right up the middle, but nothing, maybe a yard, that's about it. Another good job by Schalick's defense.
Yeah, like I said, they're called for a fumble, but I'm not sure if I see it or not.
Nope.
No, the guy from Pennsville's got it. And that would be Epps.
He was running back who carried it.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Again, good job by Schalick's defense. So in the first quarter, 8-0. Schalick over Pennsville. Schalick is 3-1, Pennsville 1-2. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Shotgun formation again is Hall. One man in the backfield is Epps. Hall's going to keep it, maybe 2 yards. That's about it.
Yeah.
A third down and about 8.
Yeah, he didn't get much on it, and tackled on the play from Schalick by Redfern.
Tackled by Redfern and
Redfern, excuse me. There we go.
Big third down play now for Pennsville.
Right now, Robert McDade is on the field.
So we got
they called a timeout.
So we got a timeout, so we're going to go back to the station on 92.9 FM.
When you need tires, visit Bob Albrecht Tires and Service in Vineland. Bob Albrecht Tires is a full-service certified New Jersey emission facility. Retail and wholesale tire sales for passenger, light trucks, farm, ATV, and boat trailer tires. A family-owned business for well over 50 years. Bob Albrecht Tires and Service provides professional quality service at reasonable prices. Located at the corner of Crystal and Park Avenue in Vineland. Call 856-691-5030. Tire headquarters in Cumberland County. Bob Albrecht Tires and Service.
Wide receiver screen to the left-hand side, maybe 3 yards. It's going to be a fourth down on the play. Catch was done with the Remmer.
Tackled by Jordan.
Big fourth down.
Jordan Baez on the tackle on the play. That was number 50. No, not number 56. They have a different guy there. So still working out the bugs and trying to get these numbers and stuff like that.
Here we go. Fourth down. Pump for Pennsville. It's going to be Lino. One man deep for Schalick.
Shepped it over.
Oh, another bad
right over his
snap.
head.
That's 3 bad snaps so far by the Pennsville center. And they're going to get great field position at the 5. Wow. Turnovers are killing Pennsville right now.
Yeah, he fumbled the ball, but it really didn't matter anyway on a fourth down play. That's where it was going to go. So once again, Schalick already leading 8-0 here in this first quarter. Unofficially 5:27 on the clock, 8-0, and looking to put some more points on the board here as the ball is first and goal at the 5-yard line.
Schalick is in the backfield for Pennsville. Schalick. Kind of threw me. How did I get that wrong? Schalick.
Schalick is Schalick.
Schalick for Schalick.
We'll be doing that all night.
Under center is Cardona. There's the snap. Goes up the middle for maybe 2 yards. And that was Schalick on the carry. Still working on the clock on the field. So our clock on our screen may not be perfect.
It's not going to be perfect. But it's close.
Second down and goal for Schalick. Schalick still in the game, along with Sutton. Under center is Cardona. There's a snap. He hands off to the right-hand side. That's going to be Sutton. Does he get in?
I believe so.
Sutton with another touchdown for Schalick. Now they are up 14-0, and they are going to go for 2.
As we see sometimes, and they don't have kickers, so they always go for that 2-point conversion. So
right now the score is 14-0.
Yep.
Nope, they're going for the extra point this time.
Oh, they are.
Kicking is Goda. There's a high snap. Gets it down, kicks it. Waiting for the referee signal. They're looking at each other.
He didn't get it.
They're going to say it's missed. So with somewhere around 4.5 minutes left here in the first quarter, Schalick 14. Pennsville nothing. We'll be back with more right after this on 92.9 FM.
Uncle's Garage Tires and Auto Repair, 1016 South Delsey Drive, Vineland, right behind UA Auto. Uncle specializes in brakes, struts, engine and transmission swaps, and new and used tires. They can take care of all your automotive needs, and you can't beat their prices. Give them a call at 856-839-0923. That's 856-839-0923. They give you a professional job at a backyard price. 1016 South Delsey Drive, Vineland. That's Uncle's Garage Tires and Auto Repairs.
Sun Valley Pools of Vineland wants to welcome you to Fan Zone. They're Vineland, New Jersey's go-to spot for licensed NFL, NHL, NBA, and MLB products. They've got you covered if you collect licensed sports products or if you're a fan who needs some gear. Looking for the perfect piece for your fan cave? They have everything you'll need to make sure your fan cave is decked out in your favorite gear this football season. They're proud sponsors of the Philadelphia Eagles radio network. They're located at 29 West Sherman Avenue in Vineland. Visit them at sunvalleypoolsfanzone.com.
And welcome back to Schalick High School, Pennsville at Schalick. Schalick leads 14-0. They just kicked off, but they kicked it out of bounds. So Pennsville's going to get the ball. Trying to see where they spotted it. It's like they're still talking about it.
Yeah, they're still waiting to put the ball down.
Referee on the sideline is letting the guys know where to put it.
Well, what happened is when he kicked the ball, I mean, some of you guys did not see this, but when he kicked the ball, it did go out of bounds. So I think they're going to mark off the penalty. So that's why it's taken them a little while to figure out exactly where it's going to be.
Yep, Schalick's moving backwards.
Yep.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Yep.
Best field position so far for Pennsville, but their problem is the snap from the center to the quarterback or the punter. He snapped it bad 3 times. Schalick's gotten 2 fumbles out of it. Shotgun formation again is Hall. Hands up off the middle. Nice job on defense, just knocking him down, but he's still on his feet, boy.
Wow.
It looked like he was stopped after maybe a 2-yard gain, but he got about 6. Nice job running the ball that time.
Yeah, he was able to move forward. I thought he was going to be hit for a loss, and he just kept the feet moving and got away from that defensive line to get really a pretty good first down yardage play.
That's more yards than they got the whole first 2 series.
Right.
That was Epps on the carry. 2 receivers coming to the left-hand side. That's going to be Darish as well as Remmer. There's another one out there. There's a snap. Takes a handoff. Hall's going to keep it. Hit right away. Nice job by the defense. It's going to lose maybe 4 yards on the carry.
Good job as Schalick once again back in there and getting in the backfield very quickly to make the tackle on the play for the loss. So it looks like it's going to be at about the 38. Close to the 39.
See what Pennsville does now. They've only passed the ball once for a very short gain. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation is Hall. He has it. He fades back. He looks down the middle. He's been chased. Little screen. That's going to be Epps. He's caught from behind. What a great play on defense. He was hit about the 38-yard line.
And that was McGonigal that made that play, number 44 for the Cougars.
It looked like they had a chance of getting the first down on a play, and he got him from behind. Nice job again by Schalick's defense.
Yeah, McGonigal, like I said, he was just right there just to make the great tackle on the play. And once again, another long situation here for Pennsville.
Back deep for the Cougars is Jackson Schalick.
Schalick deep at around the 20-yard line for Schalick. This time a good, almost blocked.
Yes, it was.
But at least it was a good hike. Up to about 28, spins away from one man to the 30, breaks another tackle, 33, 36, 37, 38, possibly closer to 39. What a nice job by Schalick, breaking a bunch of tackles and giving them a field position once again.
And this guy almost gave one of the Pennsville Eagles a facial. I mean, he just, when he went to make the block, he just kind of put his hand up there and got some extra yards out of it. So good return for the Cougars, already leading 14-0 unofficially here in the first quarter, time-wise, 2:31.
You know what's ridiculous? The 38-yard line is a worse field position so far today.
Yeah, it is, yes.
The first 2 times they got the ball in Pennsville territory because of fumbles. The backfield is going to be Sutton. Quarterback is Cardona. No wide receivers. Got a double wing. Man is in motion. Pitches it to the wing on the left-hand side. A big hole. He's going to make it by himself. No one's even going to catch him. That's going to be Simmons for his 2nd touchdown of the game. Wow. He figured 62 yards.
Yep.
He was playing on the wing on the left-hand side. He came in motion, came across. They pitched it to him. He went up the middle. Hardly anybody touched him. He just once he got through the line of scrimmage, he just burst all the way to the end zone. And this is a runaway right now.
So far, yeah.
20-0 already. As we said, the last 3 games, Schalick's offense has been fantastic, outscoring the other teams 99-34. Going for the extra point once again. That's going to be Dragotta. Pennsville's got to be very discouraged.
Oh, so far.
Because of basically 3 plays so far have changed this game. There's the kick. Waiting for the sick. That is good.
Extra point is
So
good.
with somewhere around 2 minutes left here in the first quarter, 22 to nothing.
22-0 lead.
Schalick over Pennsville. We'll be back with more on 92.9 FM.
Hi everyone, it's Dr. Steve Rasner here on 92.1 again. And today I want to talk about what it means to be in business for 37 years. For some, you can simply stay at the same level of skill for an entire career. Not for me. From the very beginning, I found the best dentists in the world and I trained with them to learn how to do what they do. Even a month ago, I was with a world-renowned surgeon sharing with me the latest on implant dentistry. It's amazing to love what you do and even better to be respected by your colleagues worldwide. Things are changing. Many patients can feel the shorter cleaning times or the pressure to do things they're not sure are even necessary. Tell you what, if you just need a checkup or you have serious concerns, give us a call. From the very first phone call, you'll be able to tell we're old school, just like this radio station, where trust and confidence and the fact that everybody knows your name means everything to the boss, which is me. If you're ready for a return to old-fashioned courtesy with world-class care, call today at 856-692-1370. Dr. Steve Rasner, 856-692-1370.
And we are back at Schalick High School. Schalick leads, I correct myself, 21 to nothing. They're good. They're going to kick off this time. 2 men deep around the 15-yard line. It's a short kick. Up guy misses it. Second guy gets it. We're going to get that number of the guy who came up with the kickoff.
6 for Pennsville, and that would be Sherman. Hayden Sherman, number 6, come up with the, and it's a good thing he did the smart thing, is because once it bounced into his hands, he just fell down. Didn't want to take any chances.
But Pennsville has pretty good field position, 35-yard line. Last time they were started at the 38, but they went backwards. So hopefully it doesn't happen this time. Two receivers to the right-hand side, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation is Hall. 1 man in the backfield is Epps. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's going to throw it deep. Overthrows.
Right over his head.
He was open on the play, and they changed the quarterback on that play for Pennsville. That was number 3.
Number 3 for Pennsville?
It's going to be Robert McDade.
McDade, yeah. Looks like his intended receiver was Adrian Morgan, number 12.
Let's see if they keep McDade in. Yep, McDade is still in. They're going to send 2 receivers to the left-hand side, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation is McDade. Waiting for the snap. Here's the snap. He fades back, looks to the left. He's going long once again. That's going to be intercepted. Nice job on defense, and he did intercept the ball. Beautiful job. That's Simmons. What a game Simmons is having.
Oh, wow.
He has 2 touchdowns, and he just got the interception. He threw that short, and you can see it was going to be an interception.
Yeah, you called it correct, George, because like I said, it was a little bit of a short pass. And he did underthrow a little bit. Simmons in the right place at the right time made a great leap in front of the intended receiver and was able to bring it down easily.
So unofficial time we have
is a minute.
About a minute to go, but as we said, the scoreboard here at the stadium is not working. It's being taken on the field. So
the one thing we can actually say for sure,
the score.
The score is right.
Double wing again. Little pitch to left-hand side. That's Jackson Schalick. Nice cut inside. Got about, 7 yards on the play?
About,
7 yards?
Yeah, about 6 yards.
He sidestepped the 1 tackle.
6, 2nd and 4.
As we said, great running game for Schalick. You don't see them pass that much because they don't have to. Offensive line is opening up holes. A lot of movement, ball handling. Cordona to the quarterback. Going to double wing again. Under center, Cardona, 1 man in the backfield. That's going to be Sutton. Man is in motion, goes to Sutton off tackle. Finally, Pennsville stops him at something, maybe 2 yards the most. We're going to see where they spot it. Pretty close to 2 yards. Closer to 1.
Yeah, about 3 different tacklers for Pennsville was in on that play, led by Baker, number 21. He was one of the guys in there.
First time Schalick's had a 3rd down all game. So if our clock on the screen says 0, that's not the correct time. I'd be surprised if it's right.
It's not right.
Under center once again. There's a pitch, cuts inside. That's a first down and more. Schalick just running the ball over and over again.
So Epps and Baker, number 1 and 21, were in on the play.
Resulting in a first down.
First down for Schalick to about the 43-yard line. Once again, double wing. Simmons with the carry on that play. Little pitch and once again goes off tackle, breaks a bunch of tackles, gets into the backfield of the defense, down to about the 31-yard line.
Yeah, waiting for him to spot the ball. Looks like about the 32 is where they're going to put it.
That is a first down for Schalick.
And Baker once again coming in from behind to make the tackle on the play. But another first down for Schalick, and so far they're just doing fantastic tonight all the way around.
And they're going no huddle. Their center Cardona is off right up the middle. Just keeps pushing them forward and forward. Pennsville cannot stop him going forward. Another game.
No, give credit to the offensive line, because what these guys are doing is they're just pushing forward, and whoever's got that ball in their hands is following right along with them, and they're picking up a lot of yards on something that should be stopped right at the line.
And Sutton on the carry that time. And if you see zeros on the clock, that is not correct.
That's unofficial.
That's unofficial.
The time is correct, though. I mean, the score is correct, yes.
Clock on the field is not working right now. Schalick moving. Oh, Cardona's going to keep it himself. Looks like it might have been a little mix-up on the play.
I think so.
He turned around and nobody was there.
He was going to hand it off to Schalick. Schalick wasn't there, so he just tucked it in and got what he could. So now it's a 3rd and about 4.
Probably 4-down territory for Schalick with their running game. They should get this first down. Looking to the sideline, 4 plays. Cardona the quarterback. Alone in the backfield is Sutton. On the wings is Schalick as well as Simmons. Schalick in motion. He's going to keep it himself. Nope, he hands it off. Nice move. Wow. You never guess who scored that time. If you guess
Simmons
you
again.
got it correct.
25-yarder.
Simmons, three touchdowns today. An interception. What a great job he is doing.
Just Pennsville's defense just has no answer for this guy. They can't stop him.
Well, you got to credit the offensive line. They are opening up big
that
holes.
Too, yeah, of course.
And Simmons is hitting the hole. All the running backs are hitting the holes.
I said, yeah, we do got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They're just doing a fantastic job.
We go to with the extra point coming up. High snap. Nope, Cardona's going to keep it, going around the left-hand side. Does he
make it in?
He got in.
He did.
That's a 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion.
2-point conversion is by Cardona.
4 points for Schalick. It is 29-0 still in the first quarter. We'll be back with more on 92.9 FM.
Don't let anything stand between you and your customers. Protect your fleet and your reputation with the Michelin Agilis Cross Climate Commercial Truck Tire. Michelin's most durable heavy-duty light commercial truck tire ever. Expect excellent wet and snow traction. Built to handle heavy working conditions. Visit MichelinTruck.com/crossclimate to learn more.
We are back at Schalick High School. Schalick destroying Pennsville in the first quarter. It's 29-0. Schalick's going to kick off once again. Pennsville, no answers for Schalick's offense. Schalick's no answers for their defense either, because Schalick is dominating on both sides of the board. Here we go. Going to kick off again. It's going to be Dragotta. And they do have the scoreboard on. They got 21-0, and it's 29-0.
It's 29-0.
Oh,
yeah.
Scoreboard went off again.
Oh,
it's not saying on.
This has got to be frustrating for these guys here tonight.
And for us.
Yeah, kind of for us, yeah, too. Yeah.
But they're trying. Dragotta going to kick off once again. 2 men deep, one at the 20, one at the 15. A little squib kick. Picked up around the 40-yard line by number 12 for Pennsville.
Morgan. Adrian Morgan. Adrian Morgan. I almost said Aiden, but Adrian Morgan, number 12, was the guy who recovered it for Pennsville. So Pennsville has decent field position. They're at their own 40, but they don't seem to be getting too much past that.
Nothing on their offense. As you said,
nothing.
Schalick's defense is dominating.
Yeah, exactly. So
Excuse me.
So Pennsville now stepping up now, already in a deep hole here in the first quarter. It's 29-0. All Schalick so far playing a great game on both sides of the ball.
Now quarterback under center for the first time. Into the second back in the I formation. It's going to be Epps. Maybe a yard.
About a yard, yeah.
About a yard.
Like I said, that defensive line just is not giving them anything.
1 yard gain on the play, stuffed by a bunch of Cougars.
I like the PA guy. I agree with him because it was hard to tell.
Well, would they be called the pack?
Yeah. I like the pack.
You like the pack?
Yeah.
Pack of Cougars.
Yeah. Yeah.
But is that correct?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We need
either.
a teacher up here. Oh, wait, you're a substitute teacher.
That's right. But I still don't know anything.
No.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter.
Finally, we got the end of the first
29
quarter.
to nothing. Schalick over Pennsville. We'll be back with more on 92.9
That's the end of
FM.
the first quarter. With your score, Schalick 20.
It's Latour Hardware and Garden Center inviting you to stop by. Weber and Traeger Grills, Echo Power Equipment, a commercial-grade power washer with a Briggs & Stratton engine, and a 5-year commercial limited warranty, concentrated house and siding cleaner. These are only a couple of the money-saving items found at Latour Hardware and Garden Center. Get everything you'll need for your lawn and garden. Everything is priced right with a big selection, and buy with the confidence the staff is there to help and explain what you purchase. It's a superb service at Latour Hardware that continues them to grow, from a 30 by 40-foot building to over 16,000 square feet. Stop by this weekend and help Latour Hardware and Garden Center celebrate 60 years servicing you. 1607 South Delsey Drive in Vineland, Latour Hardware and Garden Center.
And welcome back here at Schalick High School. The Cougars so far, it's just been an offensive, I don't know what the best way to call it. Yeah, okay, that'll work. 29-0 is our score. And Pennsville just offensively, defensively, just having a hard time with these guys tonight.
It's been the Simmons show.
It has, yeah, 3 of the touchdowns.
And he's also got an interception.
Or his, yeah.
High formation once again. For Pennsville, a little pitch to the deep back. That's going to be Epps trying to get around the corner. Cuts inside. Didn't even, almost got tackled at the line of scrimmage, but he did maybe pick up a yard or two. Epps is the leading rusher for Pennsville.
And Redfern made the tackle for Schalick on the play. So still about a 3rd and 8.
At least they
is
got
what
positive,
they're facing so far.
At least they got positive yardage that time. Not much of it. Another big play again for Pennsville. Down 29-0, start of the second quarter. Looks like they're sending 3 receivers to the left-hand side, 1 to the right. 1 man in the backfield. Shotgun formation. He fades back, looks to the left-hand side. Big rush by Schalick. They're going to stop him short of the first down.
By a couple yards, 2 yards. Down at the 48.
But it was a nice job escaping the rush to at least get some positive yardage. That was Hall, the quarterback.
It'll be 3rd and
So you're down 29-0. You're close to midfield. You're in a 4th down situation. What do you do?
Actually, it's 3rd down.
Is it 3rd down?
Yeah, I thought it was, but the sideline.
The marker.
Hold it. Nope. No,
it is 4th down. Yeah.
I wonder if Schalick knows it's 4th down. They're going 4 in Schalick's territory. You got 2 yards to go. High formation. Hands off, goes up the middle. They got the first down of the game.
Got it, yeah.
Nice push by the offensive line that time for Pennsville.
Yeah, he crossed the 50, whereas that's where he needed to be, and then just started rolling to get to about the 52. We'll see if that's where it stays.
The 52?
But it is. I'm sorry, yes, the 48 of.
Very good.
Yeah, sorry.
You must be playing in a foreign country.
Well, I wasn't a substitute teacher.
Looks like you didn't learn from your
I didn't learn.
either.
I learned nothing.
First down of the game for Pennsville, 48-yard line of Schalick. That was Epps on the carry. I won't jinx the scoreboard, so I won't say anything about it. Scoreboard semi-working right now. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation is Hall. Man is in motion. Here's a handoff. Hands off to the guy in motion, trying to get around the corner. Nice job from behind.
I thought there'd be a flag there because it looked like a horse collar tackle.
That was Remmer on the carry.
Yeah. Remmer is on the carry, and I looked like he got grabbed from behind, but I don't see any no laundry on the field, so he got away with it.
He picked up about a half yard, if that. Bringing up a 2nd down and 9 3/4.
Of course, how many times have I said that and they never throw a flag? A lot.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation, 1 man in the backfield. Man is in motion, that's Remmers. Stops on the right-hand side, he fades back. Big rush screen pass, that's to Epps. He's got room to run. That's a first, he fumbled the ball, but I think he was down. He fumbled
Either he was down, but another Pennsville player, offensive player, picked it up and recovered it, number 76.
Fumbled the ball, but it is recovered by Pennsville.
That was a nice screen play by Pennsville.
Yeah.
They had everybody from Schalick going to the left-hand side, and the screen went to the right-hand side, so nice job.
Looks like Warawanchik is this guy's name.
Well, Epps is coming out, their best rusher, and he's fumbled it a couple times today.
Yes.
And they've gotten it back. See what they do, sending 3 receivers to the right-hand side, 1 to the left. Hall in the shotgun formation. 1 man in the backfield right next to Hall. Waiting for the snap. There it is. He fades back, looks to the left. Now he's scrambling, runs upfield. Got a flag down.
Yep.
We're probably going to be against Pennsville. Either Pennsville's been at least driving the ball just a little bit, their best drive of the day.
And Redfern made the tackle on the play. About that time, that's when the flag came out.
Yep, it's going to go against Pennsville.
More likely it's holding. It usually is. But usually if you get a holding call, you usually get a good run. We didn't see that this time.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You're going to bring it back to about the 47. He dropped the ball.
He fumbled it. Even the ref fumbled it tonight.
And one of the Schalick players was going to jump on top of it.
Right.
Here we go. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation again by Hall. Man is in motion. Keeps it himself. Goes around the outside. Nice job again by Schalick's run defense.
What a tackle on that play.
Faked it to Remmers on the play. Kept it himself. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and a long.
Looks like it was Papiano this time, number 16, who made the tackle. I had to really look, because usually we're calling Schalick's name, and the 16 and 15, it kind of confused me for a second. I had to take a really good look. I'm like, oh, no, it's 16.
Yeah, I know they're 2 different numbers.
Yeah, I know they're 2 different numbers.
They're very confusing. Wow, 15 and 16.
Well, you know me. Come on. How long have we been working together?
Too long.
Too long.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation once again. Wide receiver screen to left-hand side. Not going anywhere.
Oh, wow.
Schalick sniffed that one out right away.
Sure did. Oh, my gosh. There were so many in there. There's 3 different guys in there for Schalick to make the tackle. He went nowhere.
Bring up a 3rd down on the play and very long.
It'll be 3rd.
Pretty close to 20.
It's 3rd and Anderson store. It's the store down the road.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of people may not know that.
Oh, they may not, yeah.
Especially if you're listening from Pennsville.
Oh, well, now they wouldn't.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers on each side. Hall looks. He's being... that's going to be another sack by Schalick. He was looking downfield and said, I saw nobody, so he wanted to run, but he couldn't even run.
No.
Another punt from Pennsville.
They lost more yardage on that play, so once again, another tough situation as Pennsville looked like they finally got something started and got to midfield, and penalty killed them. As we always say all the time, penalties, man, that'll kill drives, and it certainly did in this case.
1 man back for Schalick. It's probably Schalick. Pennsville's got to get enough guys on the line.
And it is
a low snap once again. Up the middle. Almost blocked. Picked up around the 15-yard line to the 20. Up to 25. Cuts around the outside. Oh, nice job. Looks like he could have gained some, but number 24, Pennsville, came up with the tackle.
And that would be Tony Darish, and yes, it was Schalick who was the guy in the back.
Yeah, number 15.
You called it correct?
Number
yes,
15, not 16.
Yeah, not 16. You're never going to let me go now. Hey, by the way, I wanted to tell you that next week, our next game next Friday night, we're going to be a place we haven't been to in a while, and just 5 minutes from your home, Buna. Yep, Buna. Pleasantville at Buna. That should be a good one. That's next Friday night.
And we will
right here.
Back at Schalick in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we will. October 14th.
Okay, we got senior Ava Foster.
Waiting for the snap. There it is.
Senior Mia Marinero.
Keeps it.
Oh, man, he took a hit.
Maybe
senior
half yard at that.
Darish, number 20 for Pennsville, came up and made a pretty good hit. Just took him backwards. See if what he got out of it,
Senior
if any.
Lila
Something on the carry for Schalick. That's probably the worst running play they've had today.
Senior Jordan Wonderland.
Like I said, the clock you're looking at is unofficial at 4:08, but that is unofficial. The score is 29-0.
Double wing again. Shotgun for make that under center. Here's the pitch. You never guess to who.
Junior Alexander.
That's
Oh,
Simmons.
no.
That's Simmons
He's
once
gone.
again. He's going all the way once again. He's getting tired. Hopefully he doesn't fall. Looks like he was struggling to get to the end zone, but he didn't make it. Wow, that was from the 27-yard line.
73 yards.
Wow, he's got well over 200 yards today. He has a 62-yarder, an 80-yard touchdown, you're saying.
70-yard run.
Make that a 70-yard run.
That is his 4th touchdown of the game.
We'll make it 70 then. We'll go with those guys.
Simmons gone 62 yards, 25 yards, 70 yards, and he also had a short one where he really screwed up. He only had 7 yards.
Yeah,
can't get them all.
Nah.
By the one and only Paul Gauze.
Wow. Going for the extra point. Looks like there should be a running clock here in the
yeah.
in the second half.
That'll make it easier for me. Oh gosh.
Jagoda going for the extra point. It's up. It's
I think he got it. He did.
So right now it is 36-0. Still in the second quarter. We'll be back with more on 92.9 FM.
Hi, I'm Ivan Nelson, General Manager of Lewiston Ford in Vineland, New Jersey. One thing I've come to know is drivers in South Jersey love their trucks. But did you know that we have the area's biggest selection of pre-owned trucks? F-150, Super Cabs, Cruise, late model, hard to find Super Duties, even Chevy Silverado and Rams, all in one place. Check out our great inventory right now at Lewiston.com or see for yourself right here, 833 North Delsey Drive in Vineland.
Jocelyn Bold.
And welcome back. 36-0. All Schalick here in the second quarter. Roughly time-wise, you're looking at about 3:18. There's probably a little more on the clock than
Probably
that.
a lot more.
Yeah, probably. But anyway, like I said, because of the scoring now, and if Pennsville doesn't get any points, the second half, it's going to be a running clock.
Yep.
It'll stop for like injury timeouts, quarter, stuff like that. So that'll make our job here a little easier because we're actually controlling the clock and the score tonight. So something new for us.
For you.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here doing nothing and talking.
Yes, you are.
You're doing all the technical stuff.
Right.
Jagoda going to kick off for Schalick. 2 men deep. Another little squib kick to the left-hand side. Goes down.
Ooh.
Keeps the ball.
Bobbled it, but he got it back.
37-yard line. So again, Pennsville's been getting half-decent field position, but Schalick's defense is so dominating.
Yeah.
They had the drive last time, but that penalty sent them back on the holding, and that just blew their whole drive.
It did, because they were actually starting to look like they were going to do something. Adrian Morgan was the guy who recovered the ball for Pennsville.
In the second quarter, it's been all Schalick offensively and defensively. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, 1 man in the backfield. Quarterback is Hall. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Hands off right up the middle. Good gain on the play. That's going to be Epps once again to about the 46-yard line.
Epps has done a pretty decent job for him. I mean, he's showing some signs of actually picking up some yards, especially on these last couple of series that they've had.
Again, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun again. Epps in the backfield. Hall is the quarterback. Comes a big rush by Schalick. He's going to get back to close to the first down.
Pretty close.
Depending on where they mark it.
Looked like Sutton was in on the tackle on the play.
Nope, going to be third down, about a half yard short.
Man, that's close.
3rd and 1 for Pennsville.
That's about half a yard, I think.
Both teams,
really close.
Both teams are really going no huddle. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Hall again in the shotgun. Epps in the backfield. Looks like Shaw's bringing everybody. He's going to keep it himself. Did they stop him?
Yes, they did.
Wow, nice job by this offense. Make that defensive line by Schalick.
Yeah. No gain whatsoever on that play.
It looks like they lost maybe half yard. There's going to be timeout on the field. See who takes it. All right, there's 4 minutes left in the game.
Okay.
I mean, in the half.
We can change that.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun again is Hall. Epps in the backfield, got a yard to go. That's going to be, oh, big hole. Epps is going to go all the way for the touchdown. Jackson Schalick, the only one guy chasing him. Does he catch him? Too late. Wow. Big
Touchdown,
hole.
Pennsville.
Finally by Pennsville able to do something. And we may not have a running clock in the second half.
Has signaled that there's 4
Yeah,
minutes
that took
left
that
in the
away,
quarter.
didn't it?
4
Wow.
minutes left in the
That's
quarter.
what, about a 62-yarder?
52.
That's right, because of their yard short.
Right, 52-yard.
Nice job by Epps. He's been doing most of the carrying for Pennsville today. So at least they're on the scoreboard.
And I was just giving him praise, too. Look what happened.
30.
These guys up here for Schalick are not going to like me for saying that.
Well, they don't like you anyway,
No.
so it doesn't matter. We don't even like you.
You don't even like me.
I'm getting paid to work for you. That's the whole problem.
You hired me. It's your fault.
I know. Here we go. Go for the extra point. Here's the kick. We know it's long enough, and it is good. So we got 36-7.
No, we don't. I got to change that. You're right.
Left before halftime.
So we got
The
about
score
4
is
minutes to go here in the
36,
second quarter. We'll be back with more on
Pennsville
92.9 FM.
Advanced Treads, tires for passenger vehicles, light trucks, medium commercial trucks, farm equipment, solid tires, industrial, off-road, foam fill, motocross, enduro, racing, and motorcycle tires. Advanced Treads with 24-hour road service and fleet service, in-house pre-cure and mold cure retreading. Advanced Treads open Monday through Friday 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturday 7 till noon. Advanced Treads, 1325 Landis Avenue, Norma, just a half a mile west of Route 55. Advanced Treads, call 856-696-5004.
And welcome back to Schalick High School. Pennsville on the board. The score is 36-7. Epps almost made a bad mistake. He kept running straight down the field, which allowed Jackson Schalick to get close to him. If he would have cut to the left a little bit more, it would have been close into the end zone. But Schalick caught him in the end zone, but it was about 4 yards too late.
Yeah, I was going to say, he got there, and like I said, that's a long run. You run out of gas pretty quickly.
Going to kick off for Pennsville. 2 men deep. It's going to be a short kick. Up man gets it around the 27. Up to the 30. 35. To the 40. He's still on his feet. To the 40. 35. 30. He's running out of gas. Down to about the 14-yard line.
Wow.
That was a good return by Seidlecki.
Big return by number 2, Jake Schalick.
Wow. Nice job again.
Touchdown saving tackle by Adrian Morgan.
Yeah, it looks like he was running out of gas anyway.
He was.
He might have felt before he got to the end zone. But nice running.
Yeah.
Found the hole, hit it, cut it outside, went up the sideline. Let's see what Schalick does now. Cardone is still the quarterback.
So now I think on the clock I'm behind. I'm the other way around today.
Winter just came in. Looks like confusion of who's in the game. So we'll be back with more of the score 36-7 on 92.9 FM.
Timeout on the play.
Hi everyone, it's Dr. Steve Rasner here on 92.1 again. And today I want to talk about what it means to be in business for 37 years. For some, you can simply stay at the same level of skill for an entire career. Not for me. From the very beginning, I found the best dentists in the world and I trained with them to learn how to do what they do. Even a month ago, I was with a world-renowned surgeon sharing with me the latest on implant dentistry. It's amazing to love what you do and even better to be respected by your colleagues worldwide. Things are changing. Many patients can feel the shorter cleaning times or the pressure to do things they're not sure are even necessary. Tell you what, if you just need a checkup or you have serious concerns, give us a call. From the very first phone call, you'll be able to tell we're old school, just like this radio station, where trust and confidence and the fact that everybody knows your name means everything to the boss, which is me. If you're ready for a return to old-fashioned courtesy with world-class care, call today at 856-692-1370. Dr. Steve Rasner, 856-692-1370.
And welcome back, our Friday night football game of the week here at Schalick High School. It's been mostly all Schalick as they lead 36-7.
Schalick with the ball going around the outside. You never guess who that was? If you had to guess.
If you had to guess, who is it?
That is Simmons once again, 5th touchdown.
14-yard run.
Wow. He's had over 160 yards in touchdown runs
That is
so far today.
Simmons' 5th touchdown
Wow.
of the evening.
Well, they got the scoreboard semi-working.
I will remind you the school record is 6.
It's 42-7. They're going to go for the extra point once again. Wow. Now we should have a running clock.
Yeah, now we're back to that again.
Yeah, back to that again, yep. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. Line drive.
You got it.
Look, he's got it. So with close to 2 minutes left here in the half, Schalick 43, Pennsville 7. We'll be back with more on 92.9 FM.
Hi, I'm Ivan Nelson, General Manager of Lewiston Ford in Vineland, New Jersey. One thing I've come to know is drivers in South Jersey love their trucks. But did you know that we have the area's biggest selection of pre-owned trucks? F-150, Super Cabs, Cruise, late model, hard-to-find Super Duties, even Chevy Silverado and Rams, all in one place. Check out our great inventory right now at Lewiston.com or see for yourself right here, 833 North Delsey Drive in Vineland.
We covered them at Rutgers when we went there one day to play a game. We did that on the radio. And he was taking shots.
And welcome back as it's 43-0 now. All Cougars for the most part in this game. Pennsville just in their previous play got a touchdown on that. And once again, like I said, a reminder, Pleasantville at Buna. Our first time we've been to Buna in a while. That'll be next. And it's a 7 o'clock start. Normally Buna has a 6 o'clock start, but next week 7 o'clock. And the reason why? Homecoming.
And a little squib kick that time. Schalick may get this. It all depends where it ends up. Schalick says they've got it.
And it looks like they may. Penalty flag comes out at the very end. But
personal foul probably of some kind.
It could be. Coming up with it was Dylan Sheehan, number 30 for Schalick. But we'll wait and see about the penalty and see what we got here.
You know what I don't get? Schalick is up by so many points. Kick it long. Stop doing the short squib kicks and trying to get the ball. Maybe they want to give Pennsville good field position. Who knows? Not. But it's like you got a kicker. You're up by so many points, and the way their defense is playing, I can't see Pennsville running back.
No.
43-7.
Like I said, the clock. It's unofficial. They were having and still are having problems with the clock. Here on the scoreboard here at the stadium. So
43-7. At least the score is right. I think maybe at halftime they're going to start running the actual time to see if it works.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's a good time to check it out, but because it seems to be going off and on all night long. And right now it's at hold. The correction that they have on the scoreboard is with the score is correct. Time, it's not moving. So we're trying to do our best to keep it here, but just so much to do, and it's hard to remember start, stop, and that's tonight my responsibility, and I failed, I think.
You think out of Pennsville time, they had problems with as many people on the field, so we'll be back with more on 92.9 FM.
Don't let anything stand between you and your customers. Protect your fleet and your reputation with the Michelin Agilis Cross-Climate Commercial Truck Tire. Michelin's most durable heavy-duty light commercial truck tire ever. Expect excellent wet and snow traction. Built to handle heavy working conditions. Visit MichelinTruck.com/crossclimate to learn more.
Okay, welcome back as we are here once again at Schalick High School. Late in quarter number 2. Clock that you're seeing on the screen is unofficial, but the score is correct. 43-7, and hopefully we do have the running clock, and I won't have to worry about that in the second half of the game.
Schalick on the move after getting the kickoff. Here's a handoff coming around. That's Schalick. Oh no, 30, 25, 20. 10, 5.
Schalick. Yep.
Schalick, touchdown. Wow, that's going to make it 49 right now. Another big play. That's a 40-yard touchdown run. And Schalick's offense has so many weapons, it's like you don't know who to watch.
40-yard touchdown by number 15.
Wow.
Do you sit there and watch Simmons? Do you watch Sutton? Do you watch Schalick? You never know. You never know who's going to get the ball. And Cardona does a great job handling the ball, giving it to the backs.
Yeah.
49-7, still in the second quarter.
I'm going to be using 2 pages tonight. This keeps up. Wow.
Coming for the extra point. Dragoda. He kicks it.
He's got it, I think.
Yes.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
It was off to the
No
right.
good.
So with less than 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter, 49-7. We're going to keep it right here for now and talk about South Jersey Settlement Agency. They're a full-service title insurance company servicing the entire real estate community. So whether you're a first-time home buyer, purchasing a second home, or a seasoned real estate investor, title insurance is the most understood yet critical component of your real estate transaction. South Jersey Settlement Agency is located at 1459 South Delsey Drive in Vineland. Give Christine a call, 856-690-1121. That's 856-690-1121. She's done a lot of work for me.
Right.
Christine will help you as much as she can, and she does a fantastic job, so go visit Christine. And we are back at Schalick High School. 49-7 has been all Schalick except for the one play by Epps. And
right, yeah. And, of course, when we get to halftime, we'll, of course, run down the scoring of the first half.
It'll take probably the whole first half to get it done.
It might.
Halftime.
Wow, this would be a good night for a homecoming. But
No,
it's not. That'll be
not.
next week when we're in Buna. Should be a good matchup. Pleasantville and Buna. That one we're looking forward to.
Dragoda going to kick it off. Another kick onto the ground, but this time they get it at the 38-yard line. So Pennsville again with halfties in field position, but we're going to see what happens. Can they get a drive?
Yeah, Tyree Young, number 9, made the recovery on the kick.
Kickoff recovered by Pennsville.
So we still don't know the exact time left.
No, we don't.
Because the scoreboard here is not working properly.
Right.
So even though you see 141 on our screen,
it's incorrect.
They're keeping it on the field. So we're just trying to do the best we can.
Right.
So we're pretty close.
Yeah, it's tough when you got to hit the start-stop button here because I got the control of it while you're writing things down and looking at the plays and everything like that. So we need help.
All in the shotgun. Man is in motion. Going to hand it off, trying to get around the outside. Not going to go anywhere. Nice job by Schalick's defense, but he does come forward and gains at least a couple yards. That was a pretty good play.
Just past the 4, he just kept sidestepping, and he just kept going forward and forward and forward a little bit as the Schalick players were trying to make the tackle on the play.
And that was number 2 for Pennsville, Remmer.
Yep.
So
and
he should have lost 4 or 5 yards. Schalick missed a bunch of tackles in the backfield.
Right, and Schalick was the one who eventually made the stop on the play after. I think he should have been tired after that 40-yard touchdown one just on a previous play.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation again. This Hall hands off to Epps. Tries to sidestep a Schalick player, but 3 more show up.
Yeah, you got nowhere on that play.
Back to line of scrimmage, maybe, if that.
No gain on the play.
Being up a third down and about 8.
Ethan Ventura, number 52, made the tackle for the Cougars.
Tackle by Ethan
It's been all
Ventura.
Simmons today.
Yeah, it has. It's been his show, no doubt.
The record for Schalick touchdowns by running back is 6 by Paul Galls.
Oh, we remember remember covering him.
You covered him?
Yes, we did.
Yep, long time ago.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I've grown a beard since then.
Yeah.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Remmer's in motion. Low snap again. Here comes Schalick. Big loss on the play.
He had to eat that one.
That's going to be about 6-7 yard loss.
He was lucky enough to get the ball back in his hands and just fall on it.
And that's about the 4th bad snap by that center. But at least they kept the ball.
Right.
And they're going to punt it. That's Lino going to punt for Pennsville. 1 man deep. That's Jackson Schalick.
Jordan Baez.
So you said the clock says 0 on our end.
If you can say.
They're still. I'm trying. We still got the second quarter to continue with.
Ran into the quarterback, but they didn't call it. Punt's going to roll down to about the 37-yard line. That was a good job by the Schalick player, not really hitting the punter. He kind of pulled up and kind of just grabbed him and say, "Whoops, sorry about that." And the ref was standing right there.
Yeah. Well, you know. So 49-7 is our score late here in the second quarter.
Timeout, Pennsville.
And Pennsville called a timeout.
Schalick's got the ball. So we're going to go back to the station for this quick message on 92.9 FM.
Garappo's Feed and Pet Supplies, located 1200 Harding Highway, Route 40 in Newfield, New Jersey. They carry a complete line of dog food and cat food. Garappo's even carries horse, game, bird, and wild bird foods. They also carry hay and straw. Garappo's has a great knowledge of the products they sell. If you need mulch, stone, pavers, or topsoil, and much more, call Garappo's 856-697-4444. Open 6 days a week, closed Sunday. Again, located 1200 Harding Highway.
And welcome back to Schalick High School. Like I said, it's been pretty much a Cougars night, especially one guy, Simmons. 5 touchdowns as we get ready for the play.
Run up the middle. He's still on his feet. Wow, he should have been stopped. That was Sutton on the carry. He's going to gain about 4 or 5 yards when he should have been stopped after about a 2-yard gain.
Brnovich, number 79, made the tackle coming from behind. As like I said, we are late in the second quarter, even though we're showing zeros on our clock. It's still a little more time left, and in the second half, we'll probably have a running clock.
Cardona under center, double wing once again. Sutton, the only guy in the backfield. Here's the snap. Here's the pitch to the right hand side. Guess who that is? Oh, they finally stopped him.
They
for
did.
The night.
Yeah, and for a loss of about a yard.
Nice job by Pennsville's defense. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 6.
So Simmons finally did get stopped. And we've hit halftime.
And that is halftime.
So now the clock is right.
Yeah, it starts at 12 minutes in the third quarter.
Yes.
So we're at halftime. Schalick 49, Pennsville 7. We'll be back with the scoring and stuff right after these messages on 92.9 FM.
When you need tires, visit Bob Albrecht Tires and Service in Vineland. Bob Albrecht Tires is a full-service certified New Jersey emission facility. Retail and wholesale tire sales for passenger, light trucks, farm, ATV, and boat trailer tires. A family-owned business for well over 50 years. Bob Albrecht Tires and Service provides professional quality service at reasonable prices. Located at the corner of Crystal and Park Avenue in Vineland. Call 856-691-5030. Tire headquarters in Cumberland County. Bob Albrecht Tires and Service.
It's Latour Hardware and Garden Center inviting you to stop by. Weber and Traeger grills, Echo power equipment, a commercial-grade power washer with a Briggs & Stratton engine, and a 5-year commercial limited warranty, concentrated house and siding cleaner. These are only a couple of the money-saving items found at Latour Hardware and Garden Center. Get everything you'll need for your lawn and garden. Everything is priced right with a big selection, and buy with the confidence the staff is there to help and explain what you purchase. It's a superb service at Latour Hardware that continues them to grow, from a 30 by 40-foot building to over 16,000 square feet. Stop by this weekend and help Latour Hardware and Garden Center celebrate 60 years servicing you. 1607 South Delsey Drive in Vineland, Latour Hardware and Garden Center. Uncle's Garage Tires and Auto Repair, 1016 South Delsey Drive, Vineland, right behind UA Auto. Uncle specializes in brakes, struts, engine and transmission swaps, and new and used tires. They can take care of all your automotive needs, and you can't beat their prices. Give them a call at 856-839-0923. That's 856-839-0923. They give you a professional job at a backyard price. 1016 South Delsey Drive, Vineland. That's Uncle's Garage Tires and Auto Repairs.
Sun Valley Pools of Vineland wants to welcome you to Fan Zone. They're Vineland, New Jersey's go-to spot for licensed NFL, NHL, NBA, and MLB products. They've got you covered if you collect licensed sports products or if you're a fan who needs some gear. Looking for the perfect piece for your fan cave? They have everything you'll need to make sure your fan cave is decked out in your favorite gear this football season. They're proud sponsors of the Philadelphia Eagles radio network. They're located at 29 West Sherman Avenue in Vineland. Visit them at sunvalleypoolsfanzone.com.
I think he's got to work it now, though. We'll see.
And welcome back to Schalick High School for WMIZ's WVLT's Game of the Week on 92.9 FM. Just to let you know, we are WMIZ 1270 AM, W225DK Vineland. It's been a romp so far.
Oh, has it ever? And if you don't believe me, here
it goes.
Other than seeing the score of 49-7, it has been pretty much almost a one-sided game. And I guess you could say Simmons is the guy who has scored a lot of these touchdowns, and actually had the first one. All these times are going to be unofficial, so I don't even think I'm just going to just forget the times because they're kind of unofficial. But Simmons, and I'd say that was about 7:34. That one could be correct. That was a 7-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion was good, so Schalick was up at 8-0. Staying in the first quarter, Simmons was a little tired, so Sutton scored the next touchdown. 5-yard TD run, extra point, no good, so that made it 14-0. And then back to the Simmons show, a big return, 62 yards on a TD run. Extra point was good. 21-0 was our score at that point. And then the last score of the quarter, Simmons once again, 25-yard TD run. 2-point conversion was good. That made it 29-0 at that point. Going into the second quarter, guess who? Simmons again. It's 70-yard touchdown run. Extra point good. 36-0. And then finally, Pennsville got on the board as Epps, a 52-yard TD run. Extra point good. 36-7 was our score at that time. And Simmons once again scored his 5th touchdown of the game. 14-yard touchdown run. 2:48 on the clock is what I had unofficially. That probably is not right. Extra point good. 43-7. And then Schalick one more time by Schalick. 40-yard touchdown run. Extra point, no good. 49-7. That's our score.
And as we mentioned, Simmons has 5 touchdowns today, and he's one short of tying the record by Paul Galls, which happened many, many years ago, who had 6. Galls is also an excellent basketball player.
Yes, he was. Right, you're right.
We did a playoff game at Rutgers University one time when we were with another radio station, and I just remember him hitting shots well beyond the 3-point arc at that time. So see if he can tie Galls, whose record is held for years and years. I don't have the exact amount, but remember doing those games.
How long ago that was, yeah.
So because we were working at station in Salem at the time.
Okay, because that's why I'm thinking, well, I don't remember going to Rutgers.
Yeah.
It was when you were in Salem.
When I was in Salem, yes.
Yes, okay. That does go back, doesn't it?
Back a while, yes.
Yes, it does.
So we got the clock semi-running. Took 4 seconds off the clock. We're going to see what happmes if the time is working. So hopefully it is. Makes it easier for everybody. The officials on the field, the officials up here. Us. So what we got, plenty of time left at halftime, so we'll go back to the station with more on WVLT 92.9 FM.
Advanced Treads, tires for passenger vehicles, light trucks, medium commercial trucks, farm equipment, solid tires, industrial, off-road, foam fill, motocross, enduro, racing, and motorcycle tires. Advanced Treads with 24-hour road service and fleet service, in-house pre-cure and mold cure retreading. Advanced Treads open Monday through Friday 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturday 7 till noon. Advanced Treads, 1325 Landis Avenue, Norma, just a half a mile west of Route 55. Advanced Treads, call 856-696-5004.
When you need tires, visit Bob Albrecht Tires and Service in Vineland. Bob Albrecht Tires is a full-service certified New Jersey emission facility. Retail and wholesale tire sales for passenger, light trucks, farm, ATV, and boat trailer tires. A family-owned business for well over 50 years. Bob Albrecht Tires and Service provides professional quality service at reasonable prices. Located at the corner of Crystal and Park Avenue in Vineland. Call 856-691-5030. Tire headquarters in Cumberland County. Bob Albrecht Tires and Service.
Hi everyone, it's Dr. Steve Rasner here on 92.1 again. And today I want to talk about what it means to be in business for 37 years. For some, you can simply stay at the same level of skill for an entire career. Not for me. From the very beginning, I found the best dentists in the world and I trained with them to learn how to do what they do. Even a month ago, I was with a world-renowned surgeon sharing with me the latest on implant dentistry. It's amazing to love what you do and even better to be respected by your colleagues worldwide. Things are changing. Many patients can feel the shorter cleaning times or the pressure pressure to do things they're not sure are even necessary. Tell you what, if you just need a checkup or you have serious concerns, give us a call. From the very first phone call, you'll be able to tell we're old school, just like this radio station, where trust and confidence and the fact that everybody knows your name means everything to the boss, which is me. If you're ready for a return to old-fashioned courtesy with world-class care, call today at 856-692-1370. Dr. Steve Rasner, 856-692-1370.
Don't let anything stand between you and your customers. Protect your fleet and your reputation with the Michelin Agilis Cross-Climate Commercial Truck Tire. Michelin's most durable heavy-duty light commercial truck tire ever. Expect excellent wet and snow traction. Built to handle heavy working conditions. Visit MichelinTruck.com/crossclimate to learn more.
Garappo's Feed and Pet Supplies, located 1200 Harding Highway, Route 40 in Newfield, New Jersey. They carry a complete line of dog food and cat food. Garappo's even carries horse, game, bird, and wild bird foods. They also carry hay and straw. Garappo's has a great knowledge of the products they sell. If you need mulch, stone, pavers, or topsoil, and much more, call Garappo's 856-697-4444. Open 6 days a week. Closed Sunday. Again, located 1200 Harding Highway.
It's Latour Hardware and Garden Center inviting you to stop by. Weber and Traeger Grills, Echo Power Equipment, a commercial-grade power washer with a Briggs & Stratton engine, and a 5-year commercial limited warranty, concentrated house and siding cleaner. These are only a couple of the money-saving items found at Latour Hardware and Garden Center. Get everything you'll need for your lawn and garden. Everything is priced right with a big selection, and buy with the confidence the staff is there to help and explain what you purchase. It's a superb service at Latour Hardware that continues them to grow, from a 30 by 40-foot building to over 16,000 square feet. Stop by this weekend and help Latour Hardware and Garden Center celebrate 60 years servicing you. 1607 South Delsey Drive in Vineland, Latour Hardware and Garden Center.
Hi, I'm Ivan Nelson, General Manager of Williston Ford in Vineland, New Jersey. One thing I've come to know is drivers in South Jersey love their trucks. But did you know that we have the area's biggest selection of pre-owned trucks? F-150, Super Cabs, Cruise, late model, hard to find Super Duties, even Chevy Silverado and Rams, all in one place. Check out our great inventory right now at Williston.com or see for yourself right here, 833 North Delsey Drive in Vineland.
Sun Valley Pools of Vineland wants to welcome you to Fan Zone. They're Vineland, New Jersey's go-to spot for licensed NFL, NHL, NBA, and MLB products. They've got you covered if you collect licensed sports products or if you're a fan who needs some gear. Looking for the perfect piece for your fan cave? They have everything you'll need to make sure your fan cave is decked out in your favorite gear this football season. They're proud sponsors of the Philadelphia Eagles radio network. They're located at 29 West Sherman Avenue in Vineland. Visit them at sunvalleypoolsfanzone.com.
Uncle's Garage Tires and Auto Repair, 1016 South Delsey Drive, Vineland, right behind UA Auto. Uncle specializes in brakes, struts, engine and transmission swaps, and new and used tires. They can take care of all your automotive needs, and you can't beat their prices. Give them a call at 856-839-0923. That's 856-839-0923. They give you a professional job at a backyard price. 1016 South Delsey Drive, Vineland. That's Uncle's Garage Tires and Auto Repairs.
Long halftime.
And welcome back. Halftime here at Arthur P. Schalick High School, the home of the Schalick Cougars, and right now leading 49-7. We have some scores we could pass along to you, some other games going on tonight. Well, the one we don't have is the Buna game at Burlington City. We have nothing on that one, but St. Augustine Prep in the third quarter, losing to Holy Spirit 28-7. Cumberland Regional goes 2-2 as they beat Bridgeton, who's now 0-5. 7-6 was the final on that one. Of course, our game here 49-7. So that's some of the scores that's going on tonight. We don't have the Vineland one, unfortunately. So,
and you mentioned Holy Spirit.
Yep,
beating St. Augustine Prep, and we're going to see them in a couple weeks.
Yes, we are
for Vineland on October 7th.
Right. So, like I said, next week we are at Buna. It's a 7 o'clock start. Normally they're at 6 o'clock, but there is homecoming. So they decided to move it up. So that will be next Friday night's game And then, as what George was just mentioning, October 7th is our Violent game. Holy Spirit will be coming to town. We'll be back here on October 14th. Cumberland Regional will be coming to town, a 7 o'clock start. And then Buna at Glassboro, October 21st, 6 p.m. George will be doing that. Not sure who you're going to be doing it with. I'll be overseas at that point. And then our traditional Thanksgiving Day game, Millville at Vineland, 10:30. Thanksgiving Day on 92.1 FM WVLT. And while we still have some time, because none of the players have made it to the field yet, how about we thank our sponsors for making it possible to us to finally, after a couple of years of not being able to do regular season football, make it possible for us to come out this season, and we really appreciate each and every one of them for sponsoring us this year. And if you get the chance, please patronize them, including Dr. Steven Rasner, the dentist. I know you don't usually go buy things there, but anyway, he's got a great service. So if you need anything done dental-wise, he's the guy to go to. Albrecht Tires, Advanced Treads, Uncle's Garage, Grappo's Feed and Gravel, Littleton Ford, Latona Country Club is also one of our sponsors throughout the year. Santina's is also one as well. South Jersey Settlement, as George had mentioned earlier. Latour Hardware, Sun Valley Fan Zone, Fred Harsh & Sons, and Martin's Custom Caterings is also one of our sponsors for Buna games.
Certain games, yes.
Certain games that we have for some of those. But we thank each and every one of them for making it possible for it to be here. And I guess we got some good news. Even though we'll have a running clock, I think they got the problem fixed.
Yep.
It's running.
So far.
Yeah. So it took some time, and I think it was like Wi-Fi issues they were having a problem with, because it seemed to be running just fine as we were getting ready for the game. About 32 minutes before kickoff, everything just kind of went blank.
So, as we said, even the score on our thing right now, we'll try to keep it up as close as possible.
Yeah, if we keep that, if they keep it up, we'll do as best we can, because, now we know how to,
put the time up
and change it
if we have to.
If we have to. And like I said, it's one of those things where you actually need the extra hand, and that's the one thing we don't have. So I'm trying to do the best. It's new technology. I mean, I think it's great technology. It's just that an extra hand would certainly help to run it, because when you're trying to do other things and write down scores and stuff like that, paying attention to what's going on in the field, the last thing you're thinking of, I got to go over here and touch that button.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but we're doing it. It's our first time to actually try this, and I'm happy with it. Actually, we just need an extra hand that's doing that. Just focusing on that itself and not trying to do that in a game at the same time. A guy that's here tonight that you and I know many years ago from our days in Salem is Jack Collins.
Yep, Assemblyman.
Yeah, Assemblyman.
Speaker.
Yep, he was a speaker at one time, and he always comes out to the Schalick games, and we see him every year, and they even played a song for him, a country song, because they normally don't play country music, but they played one just for him. I thought it was sweet.
And his son used to coach here.
Yeah.
The football team, but he moved over to the golf team, so he got out of football and he's now coaching the golf team.
Safer, I guess, except if you're teaching you.
Yes, except for I'm playing, he stands. Well, I would say he stands behind me, but sometimes that doesn't work either.
No.
But what I heard was the lights here at Schalick Field is responsible by Jack Collins.
Oh, that's right. They were telling us that before we were getting ready to get started tonight.
Yeah,
he was the reason why they had him. And I remember when they did.
Yep.
Long time ago.
On Saturday.
Yeah, they would have like Saturday games, sort of like what Salem still does today.
Mm-hmm.
They never had lights out there, and all their games are on Saturdays. So, I mean, it's no effect when they play Woodstown on Thanksgiving, because they're both day games anyway. At both locations, so it doesn't really matter there. But, that's why it'd be nice if when we were doing Salem, and we did a couple of those games, but, it was the restrictions of whatever was on the air at that time, if we could actually go out and do a game or not at the Salem location. And we have done a couple, back in our days when we were, in our young days. We looked a lot younger.
Well, tonight, Woodstown is playing Glassboro.
Okay.
And they're both really good games, good teams, so that should be a great matchup. James Hill for Woodstown, fantastic runner. So he's leading them, but we don't have a score on that, so maybe we can come up with that. Because we'll be seeing Glassboro against Buna, as you said, October 21st.
October 21st, the day that I'll be on a river cruise overseas.
You're not going to Russia, are you? And join?
No. We're not going to be anywhere near there. It's like 8 different stops. I think we stop in Amsterdam first, and then it goes on to 8 different stops. We finish in a place called Basel, don't know what that is, but I guess I'll find out.
Did he play Sherlock Holmes?
I think maybe. Maybe they named it after him. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
But these Schalick's out on the field right now. Hopefully Pennsville didn't leave.
Well, some of the fans are still. That's another thing I wanted to say about Schalick. Just like Vineland, they have a great crowd here.
Yep.
They always come out and support this
whether
team.
they're winning or losing.
Yes, just like Vineland, and they do the same thing.
The last 2 years, Schalick's record really wasn't that good at all. This year is a complete turnaround. The last 2 years, they might won like one or two games, 2 seasons.
Well, many years ago, we were here when they had the championship type year, and that's when you were talking about Gauls was the guy who was part of that team, and we were covering them, and they did real well. And then after, as good players go, like a Pacheco for Vineland, then all of a sudden the team takes a nosedive. It happens all the time because every 4 years you're changing players.
Yes.
And we've seen that with a lot, like Millville. We've seen it with, Bridgeton one time was really good. Cumberland, but we will see them here too in a few weeks, and that's of course where I graduated from in 1979. All right, so let's take a break before we get things started. So we'll get back here in about a minute or so and get the third quarter started. 49-7. It's all Schalick as they are beating them Pennsville Eagles, and we'll be back right after this on
Advanced Treads, tires for passenger vehicles, light trucks, medium commercial trucks, farm equipment, solid tires, industrial, off-road, foam fill, motocross, enduro, racing, and motorcycle tires. Advanced Treads with 24-hour road service and fleet service, in-house pre-cure and mold cure retreading. Advanced Treads open Monday through Friday 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturday 7 till noon. Advanced Treads, 1325 Landis Avenue, Norma, just a half a mile west of Route 55. Advanced Treads, call 856-696-5004.
When you need tires, visit Bob Albrecht Tires and Service in Vineland. Bob Albrecht Tires is a full-service certified New Jersey emission facility. Retail and wholesale tire sales for passenger, light trucks, farm, ATV, and boat trailer tires. A family-owned business for well over 50 years. Bob Albrecht Tires and Service provides professional quality service at reasonable prices. Located at the corner of Crystal and Park Avenue in Vineland. Call 856-691-5030. Tire headquarters in Cumberland County. Bob Albrecht Tires and Service.
Hi everyone, it's Dr. Steve Rasner here on 92.1 again. And today I want to talk about what it means to be in business for 37 years. For some, you can simply stay at the same level of skill for an entire career. Not for me. From the very beginning, I found the best dentists in the world and I trained with them to learn how to do what they do. Even a month ago, I was with a world-renowned surgeon sharing with me the latest on implant dentistry. It's amazing to love what you do and even better to be respected by your colleagues worldwide. Things are changing. Many patients can feel the shorter cleaning times or the pressure to do things they're not sure are even necessary. Tell you what, if you just need a checkup or you have serious concerns, give us a call. From the very first phone call, you'll be able to tell we're old school, just like this radio station, where trust and confidence and the fact that everybody knows your name means everything to the boss, which is me. If you're ready for a return to old-fashioned courtesy with world-class care, call today at 856-692-1370. Dr. Steve Rasner, 856-692-1370.
And welcome back as we are just about ready to start quarter number 3. And so far the clock's holding up. They'll have to, of course, make the change. They just stopped it at 1:58. Now they're going to get it. So I think we'll have a good second half clock running. But because of the score, 49-7, we're also probably going to have a running clock as well. I do want to thank one guy who made it possible for us to be here tonight and all the stuff he did for us, setting us up well. And that's the athletic director of Schalick High School, and that's Doug Volalar. And at one time, I'm reading here his little thing. He was a phys ed teacher at Cumberland Regional for 8 years.
Wow.
That I did not know.
I didn't know it either.
But thank Doug tonight. We thank Doug tonight for everything he did for setting us up and making it possible for us to be here tonight. And then, like I said, we'll be back here again in a few weeks as we will cover Cumberland Regional. So you might have mixed emotions that night. Nah, probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, so 49-7 is our score as we are getting ready. Schalick's ready. Pennsville still in the huddle on the sidelines, as you can see.
And the bad news is?
What?
Schalick gets the ball.
They do. Schalick gets the ball first. That's right. That's right. So Pennsville will be kicking off here. Like I said, 49-7, so we anticipate the running clock which means the second half will be shorter, and hopefully we'll be a little more correct on the time that you'll see on the screen.
And the problem people back is Schalick and Simmons. And Simmons is looking for his 6th touchdown of the game. He's got 5. He's one behind Paul Gauls for the school record.
Right, so if he can get 2 more, he'll hold the record. Right? I did it all by myself. Aren't you impressed?
I'm shocked. You left me speechless.
I know. You looked at me like, what?
What?
You got that right?
Yeah.
All right, anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Pennsville's ready to kick off.
Nino's going to kick off for Pennsville. Here's a kick. It's going to come up to the short man. Nope, Simmons did end up getting it. 40. About the 48-yard line.
Oh, no, correction. That was Schalick that got it.
Schalick got it.
Yep. Schalick got it for Schalick. That's a fun name to have when you go to a school and you're named after.
Schalick's a big name in Elmer. So
actually it is.
Yep.
Right.
I remember the old feed store, right there where the old the new Dollar General is.
Yeah, there are Dollar Generals everywhere.
All right, here we go. Double wing again. One man in the backfield. That's Sutton. Under center is Cardona. Pitch to the left-hand side, going nowhere. Nice job by Pennsville's defense.
Yeah, Giovanni Rios, number 19, came in, made a good tackle on the play.
And they stopped Simmons once again. That's a couple of plays in a row that Simmons hasn't got anything.
And I forgot to start the clock.
It's okay. It's 11 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Once again, I don't think they've thrown a pass all game. They consistently run the ball. They're doing it very well. Double wing again. That's Schalick in motion. Handoff up the middle. That's Sutton. Another good job by Pennsville's defense. Maybe a couple yards on that play. Bring up a 3rd down for Schalick. That hasn't happened that often. They've had a lot of big plays over 20 yards at 170, 162.
Yeah, they got the clock right. I had to make some adjustments. And I'm starting to learn this a little bit. So
yeah,
what you're seeing is what we're seeing here at the field as well.
Double wing again. Sutton in the backfield. Schalick in motion. He gets it. It's a reverse. Going nowhere. Wow. Nice job by Pennsville. That was Simmons losing a bunch of yards that time.
Right. It was initially going in Schalick's hands. He handed it to Simmons, and Simmons just went nothing but backwards. Defensively, Pennsville did a pretty good job of making a stop on the play on that one. Best
defensive series so far for Pennsville. Simmons ended up losing yards from his total.
Yep.
Now Pennsville has 3 guys in front of the punter. Now one moves up. Schalick's come close. Good snap. Got a flag. Pennsville almost blocked it.
And they stopped the play.
Flag on the play. We're going to see what it was.
Obviously a pre-snap penalty against Pennsville. Thinking possibly they had too many men on the field.
First punt of the game.
Against Schalick.
This is the first punt of the game for Schalick.
And that's what the call is. Too many men.
At least you know the refs can count to 12.
Yep. And one of the rare mistakes that Schalick has made tonight.
As you said, a running clock already down to 9 minutes.
Yep.
Schalick going to punt the ball. One man deep around the 25-yard line for Pennsville. Here's the snap. There's the kick. That's Schalick was the punter. He should have backed away from him. He should have gone for the fair catch. That's going to be another 15 yards down the field.
Stops. Yeah, stops at the 10. Wow.
Mistake by Epps could have caught that ball.
Yeah.
There was guys coming in on him, but it was like right to him.
Yep.
And he just stepped away.
So 8:30 on the clock here, 49-7, as Pennsville will get their first possession here in the second half, and finally did something they haven't really done all game, and that's getting a stop on a series by the Cougars.
Yep, first punt of the game for Schalick. Pennsville's had a bunch of problems in their punting game with bad snaps. So they got 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation. 1 man in the backfield. Ends up right up the middle, big hole. Going to gain about 5 or 6 yards.
That was a big hole, but that sure did close fast, didn't it? I'll tell you. That was looks like number 61. Sipowicz.
Tackle by number 61, David Sipowicz.
And that was Epps running the ball again.
Yep.
Still in the backfield.
Yeah, he had a nice open hole, and it just closed quick.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation once again for Pennsville. Epps, the running back. High snap, but he pulled it down. He's going to keep it himself, try to go up the middle.
Wow.
He's going nowhere.
He got nowhere.
Yep, that high snap screwed up all the play.
Yeah, Ethan Ventura, number 52, was the guy who come in and made the tackle. So backs him up.
Again.
Yep.
That's going to make about a 3rd and 6.
Tackle on the
7:09 to go.
Redfern.
Third quarter. Third down play here. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun again is Hall. Man is in motion. That's Remmer. Hands off to him, trying to get around the right-hand side. He does. Got blocking in front of him. He's got a first down and more.
Yes, he does.
Nice job by the offensive line as they got up and allowed him to get around the corner.
Yeah, great sweep outside to pick up the first down and finally move the chains for Pennsville. Still, of course, deep in their territory. 1st and 10. Looks like the ball is going to be marked at about the 23-yard line.
Just about 6.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Once again, it is a running clock because of the score, 49-7.
Correct. So the clock is correct, is what you're seeing. Finally.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun again is Hall. Man is in motion is Remmer. Epps in the backfield. Going to keep it himself this time, maybe 3 yards. They showed the look of running the exact same play they ran last time, but he decided to keep it himself and go up the middle. But he did get a couple yards.
Yeah, he looked initially like he was going to hand it off to Remmer and then just decided to tuck it in and see what he could get. Didn't get much.
Tackle by number 52, Ethan Ventura.
It's going to bring up a 2nd down.
And Ventura once again in on the tackle on that play. So Ventura's had a pretty good job, done a good job defensively for Schalick tonight.
Again, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Hall the quarterback. Epps in the backfield. High snap, but he pulled it down. Epps again going off tackle. Maybe a yard or 2.
Didn't get much, that's for sure. And Sipowicz once again, number 61, making the tackle on the play for the Cougars.
Clock continues to run. 5.5 minutes to go. Third quarter. All Schalick tonight, 49-7. Start of the game so far is Simmons.
Yep.
5 touchdowns. Interception on defense. Once again, going 2 wide to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun is Hall. Epps in the backfield. Big 3rd down play. Looks to the left, now he looks to the right. He throws, it comes up short. It's going to be intercepted by Schalick. 40, 35, 30, 25, to the 20, to the 15. Knocked out of bounds around the 13-yard line. That wasn't a good pass at all. It was about 10 yards short of the receiver.
Alec Bramble, number 9, made the interception on the play. You know, the funny thing is, though, he was getting hit as he was throwing it, and that certainly had an effect on that play.
So again, Schalick, excellent field position. Let's see if they try to get Simmons his 6th touchdown to tie Paul Gall's school record.
Yeah, this would be interesting. This would be a great night to actually be here to be a part of that.
Double wing again. In the backfield is going to be Sutton. On the wing, Schalick as well as Simmons. Going up the middle, that's going to be Sutton. He's just pushing the pile forward. He's still on his feet. Wow, he breaks a couple times. He's getting to the end zone. Oh my goodness. They had him stop after about 3 or 4 yards. He just kept his feet going, kept pushing forward, and it was all him on that run. He had the original open
touchdown scored by
the offensive line, but then all of a sudden he just kept running and pushing and pushing and pushing, and he went in for the touchdown. That's going to be 55 now to 7. 3:39 to go. Still in the third quarter. Going for the extra point. That's Jagoda once again. Well, if that took it away from Simmons, he should have fell down at the 1. Let Simmons get the record.
All right.
Here's the snap. Good kick. That's going to be with 3:17 to go here in the third quarter. 56-7. We're going to keep it right here. And I'm going to tell you about one of our sponsors, South Jersey Settlement Agency. They're a full-service title insurance company servicing the entire real estate community. They specialize in foreclosures, short sales, and sheriff sale business. Owner Christine Tartaglia takes a personal interest in every one of her clients. South Jersey Settlement Agency is located at 1459 South Delta Drive in Vineland. Stop by or give Christine a call at 856-690-1121. That's 856-690-1121. And don't forget to go to all our sponsors, because without our sponsors, this season wouldn't have been possible.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we appreciate it for sure.
So I've been, because of different services I didn't need, that's the only reason why I didn't go, but I know family members who have gone to those people. So I try to go to the people who sponsor on the radio for the football games.
Yep.
Especially Santina's, who do a lot of Buna games. And then right around the corner, that's where I get my pizza. They have a $9.99 special for a large pizza, but you have to pick it up.
Oh.
There's the kickoff. Another one on the ground. Better get to it. And he does grab it around the 42-yard line, 43, to see where he's spotted. It look like Dragotta, who got that ball.
Morgan. Was it Dragotta?
Minute 47 to go. You're right, I had the wrong team.
Yeah, it was Adrian Morgan, number 12. Yes. You got it.
I stand corrected.
That's okay.
Or I could be sitting down and I sit corrected.
Yeah, you actually could be.
Right, I'm standing up. See what Pennsville can do this time. Once again, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation is Hall. Man is in motion, it's Remmer. He has it, trying to get around the Schalick player. He's going to lose about a yard on the play. Nice job again by Schalick's defense.
Yeah, they've done a good job pretty much most of the night as they've been able to get into the backfield. And as soon as you get any of the Pennsville guys running the ball, they get it, and then they're stopped in the backfield because the defensive line has just been able to get past that offensive line and get in the backfield to interrupt anything that's going on that the Eagles have tried tonight.
Again, the same formation, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, shotgun formation, Epps in the backfield for Pennsville. Remmer in motion once again, fades back, looks to throw it over the middle. Nice pass, still on his feet to 45, makes a man miss to the 40. We got a penalty, just came down.
Yep,
wow.
I think it's going to come back too.
That was a good play. That was Collazo on the catch. Made a couple good moves, but when he started running down the field, guys are trying to block.
He did make some good moves, though. Unfortunately, he's probably not going to count.
But if it goes from the spot, he might have the first down.
Right.
From the spot of the penalty. It's going to be close.
I think they're going to be a yard short, but let's wait till they mark it off because it's going to be close to the 50 if it's a 10-yarder. And we'll still make it short of the first down by 2 yards.
Yep. Still 2 yards short, but at least it makes it better on a 2nd down and 2.
But a nice run, though, by Collazo.
And that is the end of the 3rd quarter, 56-7. We'll be back with more on 2.9 FM.
Don't let anything stand between you and your customers. Protect your fleet and your reputation with the Michelin Agilis Cross Climate Commercial Truck Tire. Michelin's most durable heavy-duty light commercial truck tire ever. Expect excellent wet and snow traction. Built to handle heavy working conditions. Visit MichelinTruck.com/crossclimate to learn more.
And we are back at Schalick High School. I'm George Kremens along with Bruce Sloan. Been all Schalick tonight, offensively and defensively. They're up 56-7, just starting the 4th quarter. And we may have a little bit of history tonight in Schalick, as Simmons has 5 rushing touchdowns today, and he could tie the record by Paul Gauls, who has 6. Pennsville, 1 receiver to the left, 3 to the right this time. Shotgun formation is Hall. Epps in the backfield. Ends it off. Nope, he's going to keep it himself. Nice job. He's got the first down and a lot more. Runs out of bounds around the 43-yard line. First down for Pennsville. Nice job that time by Pennsville.
All right, back to live action. Pennsville is
clock isn't set, so we're going to see what happens then.
Well, we have the clock running here at 11:30, but they have another clock issue again. It's at 00 here at the field. But since it's a running clock, we should be pretty good.
1 receiver to the left, 3 to the right. Shotgun formation. McDade is now the quarterback. There's the throw. Man is open. Almost knocked down by Schalick, but another good pass by McDade. That's going to be another first down. Nope, going to be just short.
Yeah.
By about 3 or 4 yards.
Sherman makes the catch, and it was a really good play, but it looks like he's going to be short by about 4 yards.
Why it looked long was he was so far back.
Yes,
when
he
got
was.
The snap. Seems like he threw it a lot farther than
It sure did. Yeah, it did.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation. Epps in the backfield. Got whistles blowing. I'm going to see what it is.
The only thing I saw was one of the defensive guys from Schalick flinch, but that doesn't mean anything.
It looks like a timeout by possibly Pennsville. We'll be back with more on 92.9 FM.
Garappo's Feed and Pet Supplies, located 1200 Harding Highway, Route 40 in Newfield, New Jersey. They carry a complete line of dog food and cat food. Garappo's even carries horse, game, bird, and wild bird foods. They also carry hay and straw. Garappo's has a great knowledge of the products they sell. If you need mulch, stone, pavers, or topsoil, and much more, call Garappo's 856-697-4444. Open 6 days a week. Closed Sunday. Again, located 1200 Harding Highway.
Looks like that is the end of the third quarter because the referees are bringing the ball down the other way. Now,
yeah. Okay, so we can change
unless your
that.
clock was wrong.
It was a running clock, but we are in the fourth quarter again. We're starting over again.
I don't know.
Maybe at one point they did stop it. I guess maybe for the touchdown.
I don't know.
Because what we saw here was the clock was running. So I think maybe they stopped it where we didn't.
Oh, well.
And that could be the difference.
Can't
But
win
anyway,
them all.
we're in the fourth quarter now.
Shotgun formation. Little screen pass to the inside. He's got blockers in front of him. That's going to be Epps to the 30, 25, 20. Down to about the 18-yard line. Pennsville runs a lot of nice screens. They've been picking up a lot of yards on the screen play.
Yeah, number 21, Allen, makes the tackle on the play. But Pennsville moving the ball. So we are now about 11 minutes, 35 seconds on the clock, but it's been all Cougars all night. 56-7. We're just waiting to see if Simmons can get some more points on the board and make history tonight. But like I said, he still hasn't tied the record yet. He's one short of it.
Dade has it, hands off to Epps. He goes up the middle, big hole, sidesteps a couple people into the end zone. That's Epps' second touchdown of the game. That's about an 18-yarder.
Yep.
Nice job by Epps, sidestepping a couple tacklers as he went into the end zone. So 2 good plays by Epps today, even though they're down 56-14. 13 right now.
13 right now, yep.
Yep. Praying for a extra point, so it makes me look right.
Right.
Vino kicking for Pennsville. They've been having problems with the snap. Let's see what happens here. Good snap this time, good hold.
I think he got it.
Let's see what they say. It is good. So we got 56-14. We'll be back with more on 92.9 FM.
It's Latour Hardware and Garden Center inviting you to stop by. Weber and Traeger Grills, Echo Power Equipment, a commercial-grade power washer with a Briggs & Stratton engine, and a 5-year commercial limited warranty, concentrated house and siding cleaner. These are only a couple of the money-saving items found at Latour Hardware and Garden Center. Get everything you'll need for your lawn and garden. Everything is priced right with a big selection, and buy with the confidence the staff is there to help and explain what you purchase. It's a superb service at Latour Hardware that continues them to grow, from a 30 by 40-foot building to over 16,000 square feet. Stop by this weekend and help Latour Hardware and Garden Center celebrate 60 years servicing you. 1607 South Delsey Drive in Vineland, Latour Hardware and Garden Center.
Be done quick because they have a running clock.
Right. And he still got 2 scores. Okay. We are back. And right now, unofficially, 10:42 on the clock, because they probably stopped it, I guess.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? But anyway, it is now 56-14 as Pennsville finally gets on the board here in the second half. As Epps' 18-yard touchdown run with the extra point good. 56-14 is where we stand.
And I think we got 2 different people back to return the punch for Schalick. We're going to see. I can't see their numbers. Nope, they're going to go for the onside kick. People are diving for it. It's a loose ball. We're going to see which way it goes. Pennsville's, of course, saying they've got it.
Schalick's saying they got it.
Of course, that's the way it always works.
And the question is,
it's up to the referee.
Ball?
And we're going to find out. Still no signal from the referee.
They're still talking it out.
About it,
yeah. All right, who's got it?
Oh,
it's
going to be Pennsville.
Pennsville has it.
Well,
so they recovered the onside kick.
Schalick had a chance for it, and they miss it. Pennsville right there. Seems like Pennsville has picked it up here in the second half.
They sure have.
On defense and also on offense. And it looks like Schalick still has a lot of their starters in. No, Jackson Schalick is out. Simmons is out.
So the wholesale changes have begun.
Possibly, yes. So we're going to have fun trying to guess these numbers for the last quarter. Pennsville, 2 receivers to the right-hand side, 2 to the left, shotgun formation. Epps in the backfield. Another high snap, but Hall pulled it down. Here goes Epps again, right up the middle. Nope, that's not Epps this time. We're going to find out. See, that might be Baker.
That's Baker.
It's Baker with the ball that time.
Great run by Baker. To Pennsville's offensive line opened up a great hole, and this time he, with the speed, was able to make a big gain out of it. Ball's going to be marked at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, I saw the one on the jersey, but I didn't see the 2.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a little tough when you got the lights and the uniforms that they're wearing.
I just screwed up. I admit it. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation once again, Hall the quarterback. Man is in motion. Fakes a handoff. Hall's going to keep himself, trying to go around the outside. He does. Cuts it back up inside. Maybe about an 8-yard gain.
Yeah. Tackled on the play by Schalick's number 44, and that's McGonigal. So unofficially 8:32 on the clock. 56-14. That is correct. As we're in the fourth quarter here, and Pennsville with the ball.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. That's Baker still in the backfield. I guess Epps is done for the day.
Yeah, he could be. Yeah.
Baker moves to the left-hand side. Now he moves back to the right-hand side.
He moves again.
Man is in motion. That's Remmer. Another high snap, but Remmer has it, trying to get around the outside on the right-hand side. He cuts it upfield, cuts it back, makes one man miss. Still on his feet, out around possibly the 18-yard line.
Yeah. And Darish, number 20, was the one who forced him out of bounds.
I hate to tell you, after all that running, he didn't gain anything.
No, he went sideways. Strictly sideways, hardly ever get anything running sideways. He's just looking for an opening. It just never happened.
They're moving the yardsticks. Oh, there's a penalty on the play. That's why. So back to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line, correct.
Pennsville again. They start moving the ball. They get a penalty. But what happened was, because he got around the corner, people trying to throw blocks. 2 receivers on both sides. Shotgun formation again is Hall. He fades back, looks to the left-hand side, throws it towards the corner. Jump ball almost intercepted by Schalick.
Yeah, Redfern was in there to knock it down. I thought for a second he was going to get it.
Well, the way I looked at it, Remmer really didn't even try for the ball.
Right.
The offensive player at least tried to stop the interception. But then he kind of stopped running and left the Schalick player a chance to intercept the ball.
Yep.
Going to bring up trying to see the yard marker. 3rd down and 15.
Ball resting at the 30-yard line of Schalick.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. Baker still in the backfield. Here's the snap. Hall looks to the right-hand side. He throws it deep. Man is open. Catches it. Oh!
No, wow.
He is hit on the play.
Wow, was he hit. Tyree Young, wrong guy. That would be Bramall, who made the hit on the play and just timed it perfectly.
If he would have threw it maybe a yard or 2 farther, he would have caught it in stride.
Yep.
But he had to kind of come back for it just a little bit and wait on the ball.
He did.
The defensive player.
Yeah, you're right, George. He did have to adjust to come back on the play, and that gave Bramall enough time to interrupt it.
It's going to be a 4th down and 15. Another good chance that time for Pennsville. Baker still in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun. Man is in motion. That's Remmer. Fakes the handoff. Here goes a big rush screen pass. Oh, what a great play by Baker. Don't block him.
But he's still short of the first down marker. Yeah, he didn't make it.
Almost had a clip on the play, and we got a player down for Pennsville holding his knee. So hopefully we'll find out who that is. We'll go back to the station for these messages on WVLT 92.9.
Timeout on the...
Hi, I'm Ivan Nelson, General Manager of Lewiston Ford in Vineland, New Jersey. One thing I've come to know is drivers in South Jersey love their trucks. But did you know that we have the area's biggest selection of pre-owned trucks? F-150, Super Cabs, Cruise, late model, hard-to-find Super Duties, even Chevy Silverado and Rams, all in one place. Check out our great inventory right now at Lewiston.com or see for yourself right here, 833 North Delsey Drive in Vineland.
Sun Valley Pools of Vineland wants to welcome you to Fan Zone. They're Vineland, New Jersey's go-to spot for licensed NFL, NHL, NBA, and MLB products. They've got you covered if you collect licensed sports products or if you're a fan who needs some gear. Looking for the perfect piece for your fan cave? They have everything you'll need to make sure your fan cave is decked out in your favorite gear this football season. They're proud sponsors of the Philadelphia Eagles radio network. They're located at 29 West Sherman Avenue in Vineland. Visit them at sunvalleypoolsfanzone.com.
And welcome back. The injured player was number 54, Jacob Hawthorne. Luckily, he was able to get up and walk off on his own power. So it's a good thing to see, because when he went down, he initially started to grab at his left knee, but he was able to get off and get off the field on his own power. 56-14 is our score here in the fourth quarter. Unofficially 4:15 on the clock. I think that I probably let that run a little bit after I'm sure they called a timeout. So anyway, and that usually if there's an injury timeout, they will stop the clock for that. But anyway, that's unofficial, what you're looking at here. But the score, correct, 56-14. Simmons, of course, 5 touchdowns tonight. I don't think we'll see him again. Nope. I think he is done for the night. And so, Paul Galls, your record looks like it's going to be still intact.
Schalick with the ball. 1st and 10 at the 23. There's the snap. And the handoff. Going to lose maybe a yard.
Yeah.
Trying to see who carried the ball. Can't give credit to somebody.
I was going to say, it's in that pile of white and green shirts. It was hard to even for me to pick it up.
Because what they're doing is bringing in and out of guys. And we're so used to calling the starters. All of a sudden, all these new people come in, and we got to search the roster for the player who got the ball. And by the time we do that, trying to see who was in the backfield.
Trying to pick it up myself.
Double wing formation. Quarterback under center. Keeps the ball himself, but he's going to be tackled. Nice job by the defense. Going to lose maybe 4 or 5 yards.
Number 60 rocking the drums right now.
And waiting for the guy who had the ball to pick it up. And 42. Denozy, Carmen Denozy, if my guess is correct. That's what I thought I saw. Like I said, when you got these wholesale changes, it's really tough.
So I got a receiver to the left-hand side. Double wing once again. Under center. There's a snap. Little pitch to the right-hand side. Gets around the corner. Breaks a couple tackles. We got
and he lost the ball.
He lost the ball. Looked like that might have been 23, but I don't see a 23. I could be wrong. Eric Schalick.
Yep, Schalick.
We got a fumble recovery.
Schalick keeps the ball.
One man's going to be deep. Number 24 for Pennsville. That's going to be Colin McGlynn. I said, but both teams bringing players in. Schalick on a punt. Simmons is out there, but just on special teams. Nice high kick. Let it bounce. Nice roll, 50, 45. down to about the 44-yard line. We're not really sure how much time is left, but it should be under 2 minutes.
And Simmons down the ball. He shouldn't be out on the field, you know. I know you want to be and you want to break the record, but, you know, you don't want to get hurt either.
But they don't have the ball anyway.
No, I mean, he has it now. He should have been out there on special teams.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Our clock says 1:27, but we have no idea.
No, we don't.
How much time is left?
Because we don't know when they're stopping it and when they're letting it run on either injury timeouts or scores or whatever. I mean, we've been to games where they've either let it run no matter what.
No matter what, yeah.
And then some that don't. So
disregard
the score. I mean, not score, the time. The score is correct.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers on each side for Pennsville. Looking to score at least one more time. Wide receiver screen to the left-hand side. Cuts it back in, cuts it upfield. Nice moves, making a lot of people miss. That's Remmer. He'll probably be caught from behind because defense has the angle. Nope.
No, he wasn't.
Wow. Another big touchdown for Pennsville. He should have been tackled. They had the angle on him, and I don't know if they gave up. When you're going after somebody to make a tackle, stop him getting the end zone, at least dive. Make an attempt to make a tackle. You don't sit there and just run after the guy when you know you're not going to catch him because he has the speed. Dive. You got to do something.
Yep.
You can't just let him run in the end zone. Try to push him out of bounds. Do something. Even though they're up 56-20. Going for the extra point. But that was a lot of nice moves in the middle of the field by Remmer just to get around all the Schalick players.
A lot of great big runs tonight in this game for both teams.
And that's going to be good. 56-21. We'll be back with more on 92.9 FM.
Uncle's Garage Tires and Auto Repair, 1016 South Delsey Drive, Vineland, right behind UA Auto. Uncle specializes in brakes, struts, engine and transmission swaps, and new and used tires. They can take care of all your automotive needs, and you can't beat their prices. Give them a call at 856-839-0923. That's 856-839-0923. They give you a professional job at a backyard price. 1016 South Delsey Drive, Vineland. That's Uncle's Garage Tires and Auto Repairs.
I guess when you're up 56-21, you can do that.
Yep, 56-21. That is our score. As this one's, of course, you see the clock is 0 here, but it's not quite there yet. Like I said, it was hard to tell when they were stopping the clock, starting the clock, because pretty much all night, for the most part, the scoreboard here at the stadium was not working correctly. And we found out it's actually could be a Wi-Fi issue that caused this to happen.
It's our fault.
No, I don't think so.
All right, Pennsville's probably going to go for another onside kick. They recovered it last time. They ought to put more people up there. They got 4 people in the front, one about 5 yards after that.
And they do.
On the one bounce, but he does catch a nice job. Trying to get around the outside.
That's Remmer,
too.
it.
That's 50. No, it's not Schalick. 43-yard line. That's number
right.
2 for Schalick.
I'm sorry, that's Sadecki.
Onside kick recovered by number 2,
Sadecki. Sorry, you're right. I'm looking at the wrong sheet.
For a 11-yard gain.
Yeah, Remmer just scored the touchdown for Pennsville.
That's right, Remmer did.
But
now that would be impressive if he could do that for both teams, one after the other. But it's not. Anyway.
Well, at the 44, see if they put Simmons back in the game. I'm trying to find him on the sideline. One long run away from tying the record for touchdowns in a game, held by Paul Gauls.
I don't see him.
I don't see him in the game.
Nope.
So record's going to stay. Yep, there he is, right there. Unless he changes jerseys.
Sneaky.
Double wing once again. Quarterback under center. One man in the backfield. Man is in motion. Ends it off to number 32. Getting around the corner. Still on his feet. To about the 38-yard line.
It's Jones, number 32 for Schalick that ran the ball.
6-yard gain by number 32, Sherrod Jones.
As we said, we don't know how much time is actually left on the clock.
It certainly ain't zeros because they're still playing.
The scoreboard here at Schalick High School has been going off and on all game long, and we're trying to keep it with our timer, but we don't know when the ref stops.
No, we don't.
Starts the clock.
No clue.
So disregard the man behind the screen. Double wing once again. 1 man in the backfield. Quarterback under center. He hands off.
Oh, he lost the ball.
The ball. 34-yard line. Still fighting for it.
Looked like Pennsville had it easily, but I think that Schalick got it back.
We'll find out.
They did.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
Wow.
It could be a first down, too, depending on the spot.
Yeah, right. After all that, it could be.
They mark it at the 34. And that looks like they got the first down.
Matthew Fantini, number 63, came up with it, I believe.
And more wholesale changes, and we're sorry we don't say a lot of the names because they just keep shuffling in and out.
In a game like this, we always get this, when you have one-sided game and stuff like that they would do this.
Double wing once again. There's the snap. He's going to keep it himself. And that's the quarterback. That's number 24 with Schalick. Blake Sims.
Yep, Blake Sims, number 24.
Carried by number 18.
Sims is coming out. 23 just came in. That's Schalick. Quarterback under center, double wing once again, 1 man in the backfield. There's a handoff. Right up the middle. Should be a first down.
Looked like for a momentary loss that then was able to get it back.
I'm trying to get the name of the quarterback because we haven't mentioned him since he's been in. I think it might be number 18, Lamaza.
All right, we'll see if we can pick that up.
All right.
Schalick's coming off the field.
Is that the end of the game?
No, because Penn. Oh, it is. That is it.
That is the end of the game. Schalick 56, Pennsville 21. We're going to be back with a long wrap-up right after here on 92.9 FM.
Advanced Treads, tires for passenger vehicles, light trucks, medium commercial trucks, farm equipment, solid tires, industrial, off-road, foam fill, motocross, enduro, racing, and motorcycle tires. Advanced Treads with 24-hour road service and fleet service, in-house pre-cure and mold cure retreading. Advanced Treads open Monday through Friday 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturday 7 till noon. Advanced Treads, 1325 Landis Avenue, Norma, just a half a mile west of Route 55. Advanced Treads, call 856-696-5004.
Hi everyone, it's Dr. Steve Rasner here on 92.1 again. And today I want to talk about what it means to be in business for 37 years. For some, you can simply stay at the same level of skill for an entire career. Not for me. From the very beginning, I found the best dentists in the world and I trained with them to learn how to do what they do. Even a month ago, I was with a world-renowned surgeon sharing with me the latest on implant dentistry. It's amazing to love what you do and even better to be respected by your colleagues worldwide. Things are changing. Many patients can feel the shorter cleaning times or the pressure to do things they're not sure are even necessary. Tell you what, if you just need a checkup or you have serious concerns, give us a call. From the very first phone call, you'll be able to tell we're old school, just like this radio station, where trust and confidence and the fact that everybody knows your name means everything to the boss, which is me. If you're ready for a return to old-fashioned courtesy with world-class care, call today at 856-692-1370. Dr. Steve Rasner, 856-692-1370.
Lost a purple iPhone. Talk to the state trooper as you leave.
And welcome back as we are in our post-game report here as the Schalick Cougars now go to 4-1 on the year, 56-21 as they beat the Pennsville Eagles. I believe they only have one victory throughout the entire year. So, while you have time, we're going to run down the scores for you, but first, before we do that, we do have some official business to take care of. George, take it away.
And you're listening to WMIZ 1270 AM, W225DK, Vineland.
Very good.
Thank you.
You're hired. Okay. So, Schalick gets the victory tonight, like I said, 56-21, and a lot of scoring, and a guy that came one touchdown short of at least tying a record by Paul Gauls. And that would be Simmons, who scored the first touchdown of the game in the first quarter. It was a 7-yard TD run, 2-point conversion good, That made it 8-0. And then a couple more scores, actually 4 more scores in the, or 4 scores total, that is, by Schalick in the first quarter. Sutton, 5-yard touchdown run, extra point, no good, and that made it 14-0. I'm not giving you the times because the times are unofficial and they're all wrong. So go to later on in the quarter, as Simmons, his second touchdown of the night, a 62-yard touchdown run, extra point was good, and that made it 21-0. And then late in quarter number 1, Simmons once again, 25-yard touchdown run, 2-point conversion, good. So at the end of the first quarter, it was Schalick 29 and Pennsville nothing. Second quarter action, Simmons once again, and his biggest run of the night, about a 70-yarder TD run. Extra point was good, so that made it 36-0. And then Pennsville finally got on the board late in the second quarter as Epps, a 52-yard touchdown run. Extra point was good. That made it 36-7. Simmons gets his final touchdown of the night, the 5th one, the 14-yard touchdown run, extra point good. And that made it 43-7. And then Schalick, 40-yard touchdown run, extra point, no good, late in the second, and 49-7. So one score in the third quarter, and that was Simon for Schalick. 17-yard touchdown run, extra point good, making it 56-7. The last 2 scores were in the fourth quarter, both by Pennsville. Epps with an 18-yard touchdown run, extra point good, making it 56-14 at that point. And then Remmer, 54-yard touchdown run, extra point good, 56-21. And that's where it was the final of the game. And a lot of runs for long touchdown plays for both teams, actually.
And if you actually look at the second half, Pennsville outplayed Schalick in the second half, offensively and defensively. But by that time, it was too late. Schalick pulled it on so much in the first half that Pennsville had no chance of even coming back. Even though they got better as the game went on, it was all Schalick.
Well,
defense.
Right. I mean, the first quarter of a disaster. You got 4 touchdowns by Schalick right off the bat. You just can't come back from something like that. And, of course, you add 2 more to it before they even got their first touchdown in the second quarter. So they were 6 touchdowns behind already at that point. So it just made it so tough for them. But like I said, give them credit. They did continue on and play a decent second half, at least getting some points on the board and finishing out with 21 tonight.
All right. So that's it for tonight. We're playing next game we've got is Pleasant
Valley. We are playing?
Yes, we are.
We are?
Yeah. You didn't know that.
No, really? Hey, I better get some exercise in.
Just like Eli Manning pretended he went out for the Temple.
No, Penn State.
Penn State.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, he went out to try to be a Penn State quarterback, and nobody knew who he was except Franklin. James Franklin, the coach for them. All right, so our next game coming up will be at Buna, 5 minutes from Georgia's home. As he'll have an easy ride. I think that's my longest ride of the year. But they'll be taking on Pennsville. Normally a 6 o'clock start. Next week, 7 o'clock start. And that is because of the homecoming. And we're going to have a few of those coming up. As a matter of fact, I heard those guys mention them when we come here in a few weeks for the Cumberland Schalick game. Homecoming. So, yeah, that's the way it goes is when you get to this time of year. So we'd like to take our last opportunity tonight to thank our sponsors, making it possible for us to be here. We appreciate each and every one of them. Patronize them when you can, especially with the holidays not too far around the corner. All right, so that would be Albrecht Tires, Advanced Treads, Dr. Steven Rasner, Uncle's Garage, Grappo's Feed and Gravel, Littleton Ford, Latona Country Club, Santina's, South Jersey Settlement, Latour Hardware, Sun Valley Fan and Zone, and that's, of course, the Pool Zone. Fred Harsh & Sons and Martin's Custom Catering. These are our sponsors for all the games that we are doing here, even though some of them are sponsoring just certain games, but we do want to thank each and every one of them for being here.
Try to visit them when you can.
Yes, please do. Please do. And that's going to wrap it up for us for George Kremitz, also for Dave Virgilio, who was up doing the work upstairs. I'm sure he's ready to come down to get.
Yes, he is.
He's probably cold up there. But anyway, final score here at Schalick High School. Cougars 56, Pennsville Eagles 29. For George
21.
And Dave and everybody at the station, and of course Carl Bubblehead. Well, Bruce Lund saying have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next Friday night in Buda.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's Friday Night Game of the Week. Tonight's game was sponsored by Albrecht Tires, Advanced Treads, Dr. Steven Rasner, Uncle's Garage, Garappo's Feed and Gravel, Lilliston Ford, Latona, SJ Settlement, Latour Hardware, Santina's, Fred Harz, Martin's Custom Caterings, and Sun Valley Pools and Fan Zone. Have a great evening and join us next week for the Game of the Week right here on WMIZ 92.9.